Hello. Hi, gamers. Oh, I should have opened the broadcast. Nonsense. So we have a toast here today, which makes the microphone a little bit interesting. So y'all will have to let me know if you can hear us okay.
Hello.
Oh. That's not.
You were supposed to fix that.
I did. C's gone. Teehee.
You didn't. You say sneezed on?
No.
What?
I don't know what you heard.
I don't know what you heard.
I didn't say I heard anything.
Well, okay, then nobody heard anything.
You said something about being sneezed on.
Well, that's what you said.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
Off to a great start. Thank you.
Goober. Let me say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. Little Soup, congratulations on first. Lexi, welcome in. Sai, welcome in. Spring, hello, welcome. M, welcome in. Took, hello, welcome on in. Herbivore, welcome in. Sage, hello, welcome. It's good to see you, friend. Kathea, hello, welcome in. Soup, welcome. Hi, friends. Happy Sunday. Can you hear us okay? Me and Toasty?
Hello, it is Toasty. To clarify.
The captions are picking us up, so that makes me feel hopeful.
Yeah. But I'm just speaking like slightly louder.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Why are you speaking slightly louder?
Because usually the microphone's like much more close to my body too.
Oh.
So, okay. Hi, Melly. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Happy time zone. Okay, good. Keep me in the loop if it is too quiet at any point or if it's chopping like yesterday. It shouldn't. I think we fixed it, but...
Yeah, the reason why B's little audio was like choppy was we plugged in a camera so that their computer reset in its like sound control panel that the recording device like default was the camera. And it's just like, on one hand, I'm like, I didn't ask you to do that, so I'm like irritated. And then on the other hand, I can imagine somebody being like, well, where is the thing that I plugged in type of deal. So I just like don't know what the happy medium is. Maybe like when you plug something
like
in, there's a pop-up that says like, do you want to change your settings with this thing? Because like what, like it's first off, it's a camera. Like the fact that it can't differentiate like, okay, maybe we should auto change the settings for a microphone versus a camera is like irritating. Like, are we not? I feel like computers are smart enough. Can we prioritize the user experience?
One of the guys who works at Elgato tweeted the other day, and it was like a quote tweet of what's your tech hot take?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, my tech hot take is that no webcam needs any kind of microphone in it. They're never good.
True.
And no one ever really uses their webcam as their audio source. Even people who are like work from home, don't have a fancy setup, etc., usually use the microphone in their headphones or their laptop.
Over like a camera microphone.
Yeah.
Especially an external camera.
Yeah.
Like if you have a built-in like microphone and camera, those are two separate things on a laptop in the first place. But like plugging in a camera does not mean that all of a sudden we should use the microphone aspect.
They're also just like never good because like companies don't want to invest a bunch of money into the microphone aspect when the purpose is it's a camera.
I think it's left over from, like DSLRs, for example, and like handheld cameras had microphones in them. So that way when you took video, obviously there was also audio. But when you think about it for a webcam, it's like, yeah, no, like why would you?
It's
like
just silly.
Did you ever have when you were younger like a laptop that had like a camera that you could like flip around? It like had like a little, I had one that it was like the little top bar had like a little section of it that like you could flip the camera around. I don't ever know why I would like want to like have the camera facing away from me to like film something that I'm like looking at with my laptop, but it was an interesting prospect.
Intriguing.
I miss that old innovation of tech. Like,
was it any better on the other side in terms of the camera quality? Because I know the reason people film on their phone with a back camera versus the front camera is the back camera has a higher quality.
No, it was the same camera, so it literally physically flipped around, kind of like a flip phone situation. It would like physically flip,
Interesting.
I miss old technology, like nonsense like that.
I know we were just talking about the
slide phone.
keyboard phones.
I really feel like we've gotten, maybe, can I blame Apple for this?
I mean,
constantly re-releasing the same phone and bitches falling for it and like loving it.
I don't know if it's Apple specifically, although I don't like them either. It's probably just capitalism in general discouraging innovation.
I know. I feel like our innovation with tech, like in the 2000s, was so much more fun.
I feel like I sound like a boomer, but like my parents used to say too, like when they were younger, they were like, there's gonna be like rockets and flying cars and all this, but like we don't do anything interesting like that. We just reinvent the same cell phones over and over again.
And theoretically make them better. And it's not that there's not improvements, but it's just, I feel like in terms of the innovation of like this can do this now has like ended. We're watching Project Runway, the first season, and let me tell you all, that's a trip and a half.
So hi to everyone who snuck in while we were yapping.
It's trip and a half for like
it's a fever dream
for how old it is, the sexism that's just like rampant, the fact that they have like 16-year-old models who are just like getting changed in front of like full grown men, very very uncomfortable there. But like also there's a phone that they're using that has like the walkie-talkie feature, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot that was like a thing, and that was like a cool thing.
Yeah, early Project Runway is kind of wild. The first episode, one of the models doesn't show up, and the designer goes out into the street of New York City looking for a random girl, hoping they would be willing to model for her on this TV show.
Yeah.
And then that model does not get fired. She actually continues to be picked for at least the duration that we are through in the season. And at one point, she wears one of the designer's garments out to the club and rips both the top and the skirt, even though he told her not to wear it.
That was when like Project Runway was like a true reality show rather than like a competition show. It had like competition elements, but the reality of everything was much more interesting to them at the time. And I'm interested to see it kind of evolve into more focused on the designs and the designers and stuff like that, but fascinating.
Oh yeah, you got it, Sue. Thank you. Yes, Purple, we did a 2D VTuber debut yesterday. This is not the 2D model. This is the PNG tuber version of the 2D model. Not to make it complicated, just because Toasty's here with me right now, and the way that a 2D model works is that the webcam tracks your face, so he would be very confused if there were two faces in the camera. So we don't have him on right now, but he'll be on later.
It's funny. We went through...
There's like a little gnat that keeps flying by us. It's driving me crazy. No, bonkers.
We went through many iterations of where we want to put the camera for the 2D model. We had it underneath the monitor. We had it to the left of the monitor. We
technically had it way above at one point.
We had B's DSLR, which is like a little higher than like the monitor. And then we eventually just resorted back to webcam is sat right on the monitor, pretty much like directly at eyesight.
Somehow, that's funny. The best one.
Which is funny. But when you wear glasses, it's very, like, you have to figure out what space looks best with whatever glare may come with your glasses. Yeah.
The glasses are tricky because sometimes they think the frame of your glasses is your eyeball or your eyebrows. So and then I have a lazy eye too, so actually both of my eyes like move, and so in ways that most people's eyes don't move. So the tracking system is sometimes, if you ever notice my eyes in particular don't track as well as the rest of my body, that I'm fighting many things. They weren't doing too bad yesterday until I got sleepy, and then you could see them like fading. And I was like, I feel exposed. My sleepiness is being exposed.
You were like, whoa.
Oh, but yeah, we're trying to watch through all the old Project Runway seasons if we can.
Oh, we're just watching the first one for now, and we'll have a little bit of a fixation for a while, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back to it. That's usually how we do.
Yeah, especially because a bunch of our favorite shows are coming back in October.
You just can't spam like too many of the same show, especially as a competition
it's show. It's fun if you like get really deep into it, but
I start getting like lost as to like who was where and like whether I liked that or not. I need like breaks every now and then. You know?
Hi Leo, hi Allison. We gotta hydrate. Oh, you hand me my water. Oh, I didn't fill him. I'll have to fill him.
I'm sure our cats are sitting protesting outside our door right now.
I know that's going to be interesting. Ooh, woo, gender, amazing. Mine was gay soup. Hi, Puffs. Hi, Cookie. Welcome on in, friends. Hello, hello. I'm fighting many things.
Being model looks so sleepy as the one we kicked in.
I know, and the funny part is, whenever I looked over, I was actively trying to like open my eyes more, but it just wasn't working. He was clocking me in my sleepiness. My mom always used to say that my lazy eyes get worse as I get more tired, and she's always used to tell me that like my eyes give away my sleepiness, and I have to say after yesterday, I think she might be right. You like Amazing Race? You see, we're trying to watch an episode of or season of Amazing Race right now for the first time because it has a bunch of the Big Brother contestants on it, and for me, the Amazing Race is just a little too... Like, every single challenge that they do, they show me every single person doing it, and so I get bored after, like, a few minutes of seeing the same challenge over and over again. It's, like, a little too repetitive, almost.
And they do, like, 4 challenges in one episode. I'll give them credit for it, but I think I would like more of the behind-the-scenes, the drama of them going to place, and more about the relationship of the contestants, and a little bit less of they are also stacking cheese balls, like all of the other pairs have stacked of the cheese balls. I'm assuming that as people get eliminated, it might get a little bit more into that, but the first episode, yeah, it was a little...
I wonder if also it's hard to do as many DRs and interviews and stuff that go into the characters because that would slow them down, and is that fair? Like, it's a competition of speed.
Well, you can do like recap after the fact, you know.
That doesn't give them as much like editing capacity to like insert like commentary in about the challenge and stuff though.
But they do that with Survivor and Big Brother where they do commentary.
But the timer never stops on Amazing Race until like the day.
Yeah, but over. when you get to the checkpoint,
I think it's a little different.
Do DRs after the checkpoint.
I don't agree. I think it's hard because they go straight into the next challenge a lot of times.
I refuse to think that TV productions in 2025 for a reality TV competition can't figure it out. Y'all are competent, correct?
No, and
that's true.
You give them way too much credit.
Otherwise, Big Brother would be having Rachel being crowned its winner tonight.
Well, it sounds like they're going to have some train scrambles this season. They were in some of the promotionals talking about how I don't know if it's because of the train the unions are doing, it's not a boycott though. Strike, yeah. I don't know if it's because of the train strikes or if they just happen to cancel a couple of the train lines that the people need. But yeah, I think there's going to be some train scrambles this
That would be funny if they were like, okay, we all got you your ticket for the start of your next stop and here's where you're going. And then like that train is like purposefully canceled or whatever. It was like a fake thing. So then they all have to figure it out on the fly.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. They don't do the whole airport scramble anymore because it's just too easy to get the right flights. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, okay, we have to go here. Let's, like, get a flight that goes there. Or near there.
Hi, Acorn. Welcome on in. Oh, the TSA. That's true. I almost think it wouldn't be there, too, because with the TSA of it all...
Isn't the TSA in America? They're in Europe currently.
I'm assuming that there's
TSA in Europe too? I don't know.
Some kind of security you have to go through in other countries, but I honestly have never flown anywhere other than Puerto Rico, which is technically also US based, so.
I'm just not like a train neurodivergent person. I'm a plane, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we don't financially travel very much either, so.
Well, that doesn't stop me from knowing things about trains.
No, but there's like a lived experience that can be helpful for like having that knowledge off the top of your head.
About the TSA?
Yeah, so like if you had traveled to other countries, you would potentially know whether or not you went through a similar TSA thing or not.
Yes. Fascinating.
International security is even more strict in airports, that is. Oh, depends on the country. Trains are okay, but the scenic above ground long ones are much better than subways. Yeah. Subways are obviously faster, but if you're looking for the scenic experience, then...
They bullet trains above ground. It's definitely just dependent on, like, where you physically, like, are in the world.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking in the
The
US, so
scenic.
we don't have much.
Yeah, the scenic aspect of a bullet train is probably weakened.
Yeah, it's a little zoomy.
A
We're
little
getting
zoomy.
some more in the New England area, though. Not New England, Northeast area, though. I mean, it is also in New England.
I was like, wait.
But it's bigger than just us. I just, out of habit. He does a lot of work trips around the world. Fair. Not a fan of non-scenic trains, but not scenic.
But not enough scenic trains in general.
Yeah, I think it's hard because, not like when sometimes you're just trying to get from point A to point B and you need it to be faster than the slow trains let you be. I used to travel by train to university most semesters after the first year. My dad was like, I don't want to drive that far anymore, and I was like, fair enough. He would come pick me up in the summer because I would have all my stuff, and he would bring me in. But when it came to
the winter break,
I would train it from Syracuse to Chicago. Then I'd have to get on a different train to go to Minneapolis, and then my parents would pick me up in Minneapolis and drive us the 4 hours home. It was quite the hike. I remember one time, we got all the way to Minneapolis, and I had forgotten my ID or something that I needed. And my dad, I don't know how, but he bamboozled them into letting me on the train. And thank God it wasn't a flight, because I don't think they would have let me on.
You are interesting as a person.
I am not good at... I've always been bad at losing things, especially in travel. And when I was in the Upper Bound program and I was doing the trips with I lost an important, valuable item on almost every trip we went.
You just your object permanence, especially in important moments, is just aloofs you.
Ironically, I'm better now than I used to be as a kid.
I believe that. But also, you describing your dad with your ID, you are a full-grown college adult. Yep.
But I have a weird relationship with ID because I feel like most people carry it around religiously because it's a driver's license for most people, and so they need it every single day that they're driving. I very rarely need my ID except for certain legal moments like that. So I don't
wallet in purse though.
I don't carry a wallet or a purse.
You used to carry a purse?
Not frequently, not daily.
So you just never had money on you?
For a long time, I had a phone wallet because my phone was the thing I was best at keeping track of.
And so you had your debit card?
My debit card, my ID, all of that was in my phone, basically.
So then what happened to the ID?
Well, I didn't have that anymore.
Why wasn't it in the phone wallet?
I didn't have the phone wallet anymore.
Then where did you put the debit card then?
I would just bring it with me.
In your pocket?
In my suitcase. Or with my paperwork or whatever. The thing with me and a wallet and a purse is that I'm actually more likely to lose the wallet and the purse with everything important inside of it than I am to lose the ID itself. So it's just not worth it. Because then I'm going to lose my debit card, my ID, whatever money's in there.
Yes, all the things that you need to have on you.
Yeah.
Correct.
I can't be trusted with purses.
I do just carry B's ID and debit card in my wallet. My wallet
the
has
amount of times that I have left my entire purse on a back of the chair,
putting in the suitcase. Exactly.
Okay, y'all. Okay. Wait. I did not leave it floating in the suitcase. I would find a zip pocket for it, or it would be in a folder or something. I would put it somewhere that made sense. I just didn't have a wallet.
Yeah, where I put my socks, you put your debit card.
You're making mountains out of molehills here.
You're the one that lost it.
I didn't lose it. I forgot it.
Probably because you didn't have a spot for it to be on your person.
Because I never needed it.
Yeah. You needed it then?
I did, and I didn't have it. Was to China from Canada, and that was a bit tricky. Fair. U.S. rail is also really bad. There are a couple good, cross-country train options, if you're specifically looking for a slow, scenic route. If you want to get anywhere fast in the U.S., good luck.
Or comfortable.
Technically, we have flights, but they're canceled half the time. The planes are going down. It's not good. The travel in the U.S. is not good.
We could use some improvements.
Hi, Zeri. Welcome on in. Just considering the size of our country, I wish we had better access to travel via like bullet train and things like that rather than just flights, because I think, I mean, for lots of reasons, obviously just to like travel more, see friends across the country, because our geography is so big, it can take you like 10 plus hours just to get through one state if you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
And then also politically, I feel like part of the reason we have trouble like making big mass movements is because we cover such a big geographic area and we don't have a great way to like get to each other.
Yeah, anything that's really beneficial for like the little person, like things like trains, like things like better rental assurance and healthcare and stuff like that, the corporations are like, I don't want to pay for that and I don't want to do that, so I'm just not going to do that, and then we all just suffer.
Yeah, really, given where I'm at with my chronic illness, if I went out in the world more, I would have to get more used to some kind of bag system, because now I need like meds and sometimes like my gloves and things like that. So, but we don't go places that often right now because of COVID, so it hasn't been.
Yeah. I carry all your cards and stuff like that.
Cards in your wallet, and then you have the water bottle with the med container on the bottom, so we use that too.
Oh, the med container water bottle is elite.
I might get one. I was looking at them.
You gonna get one?
I was thinking about it.
You were thinking about it? Oh.
There's one with little stars that I was thinking about getting.
B has this like weird habit where they want something.
I do have complaints about it. It's not my like it's not 100% what I want, but.
Mm-hmm. B doesn't want something, and then I get it, and then they're like, okay, wait, I kind of like that.
I get to use it. I get to see it in person. Like, it's almost like a trial. I wish that I could have a trial
of
a lot of things. But the only thing that keeps me from wanting to get your water bottle is there's two things. One, it's a bit wide for I have really little hands. Even the wallet is a little wide. And so when it's full, it's kind of like hard for me to hold with my wrists and stuff. And then two, I hate that it doesn't fit into our water dispenser in the fridge. Mine fits right in there.
They might have a skinnier one. I don't know about it fitting in our fridge container door thing though.
I'll look, but I've only ever been advertised that exact shape by Bottle, so.
I truly, having a fridge that has a water dispenser, it's probably the only reason why I'm ever hydrated now. Yeah.
It's very helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from Central Europe. That makes sense. They do have a much better train system there, because all those countries are basically like similar sizes to some of our states. Sometimes I wish the U.S. was just a bunch of countries, or like a couple of states together as a country. But I'm sure that would come with its own problems.
The Yeti has a wide handle. I am not a handle water bottle person. I don't like the way it feels. I need my water bottle to be bottle shaped.
No, you have a handle on your water bottle.
No, like I mean like the little side handle things that you can like hold it. Like it's like a cup.
I don't think that's what they mean.
Does yours have like a mug handle?
The Yeti has like this, but it's like wide.
I've seen Yetis that have like a handle that's like a mug.
I think you're thinking of like your mom's, which is not a Yeti.
Like the Stanley handle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a top handle.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm thinking about this a lot because I have to decide today if I'm going to attend a thing for work in the Midwest, but it takes me longer to get there than it takes for me to get home if I drive, and I'm just like, oh.
I say no. You do too much work, so they can deal with it.
I'm assuming there's some desire on M's side, otherwise I don't think they'd even consider it.
I love my coffee mug with a top handle. A coffee mug with a top handle. Can you send a picture, Sue?
I'm having a hard time visualizing.
I have questions. The unfortunate thing is I do want to go, but they do cover it. Okay. Do you have anything else important?
Ouch. Sorry. I bonked the microphone.
Yeah, we're sitting kind of close together, and B's microphone is closer to their
I elbowed it
to their body than normal. Yeah, do you have anything else important around those dates, like a holiday or another work day or anything like that?
Also, can you pair it with like anything? Sometimes if like I don't really do work trips, but if sometimes I know in the past if it's like, is there anything else there that you could enjoy while you were there?
I make mugs for a living and I still have questions. You're so
It's right before SAAM. Unless you really want to go.
What's
I feel like
SAAM?
I forget exactly what it stands for. I'm sure Em will tell us. It's a big part of their job, though. I remember how busy they get during that.
Maybe y'all want to take a road trip? No.
Depends on what part of the Midwest it is, honestly. Because there have been things we have wanted to do there. But
I don't know if y'all can hear it. You probably can't, but Junie is just like meowing at the door, like consistently.
She's sitting at the door screaming because she started posturing for lunch at 11:50 and was trying to climb behind my monitors, so she got ejected.
To Colorado? Via driving? Why would we drive to
I would
Colorado?
not consider Colorado the Midwest
by
by
that's
any
also
means.
Pretty west. That's pretty west. That's like West Mid,
As
actually,
a Midwesterner,
rather than Midwest.
Not the Midwest.
The Eddie top is an extra piece, so I have interchangeable tops for different activities.
Oh wait, that's kind of cool.
Not the different tops for different activities.
I was trying to be vague. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to expose you. I feel like state should be safe enough. I don't have anything in Colorado, I'm not gonna lie. I got Junie. I gotta lose my marbles.
She's also losing her marbles.
It is a very pretty place, though.
Driving to Colorado is rough. I've done it from Texas 5 times.
Texas is closer to Colorado than New England. Yeah.
My friend has family.
There's probably like activities you could do there that you would really enjoy if you are allowed to. Well, they also have like very pretty scenic like parks, I don't know if they have any national parks in Colorado.
They definitely do.
I would assume yes.
They have some good weed there.
They do have that. I don't think Em partakes though. Just not this area. That's fair. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so overstimulated by her. I might just have to give in to her today. I don't know if I can listen to her scream on repeat over and over and over and over and over again.
I could see if my friend wants to go to meet up there. I unfortunately do not garden in that way. I lived there for 5 years and it's beautiful.
The nature.
I've seen some great photos of Colorado.
Beautiful. For sure. I'm mad because I lost my, ironically, can't find my air conditioner remote, which also you were missing upstairs.
You can't find something?
No, but I haven't lost that the whole time that I've owned it. I think it might be on my cart, actually. The white cart. I think I tried to use it as a weight to cover the cap I was trying to use to catch the stink bug the other day.
I'm about to say, yeah. Oh, B had a baby meltdown about a stink bug, y'all. It was...
I don't like them. We don't have them where I'm from.
They couldn't recognize that that's what it was. So I had just gotten upstairs. I had just gotten cozy. I had like a whole day at work. I was frustrated. We were going to be set to gaming. I think I was like doing work on some streaming stuff. And for B, and I sat down, and B was like, "There's a bug. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, and he was flying, so B was very frightened. Obviously,
he was like buzz flying around my head, and he kept climbing on these, and so he was like stuck up in that ledge. So I was like, how am I even going to get him out of there? So I was sat watching for him for a while, trying to get him to go somewhere else. Then he climbed.
Were you just like willing him in your brain to go try to go somewhere else?
I was just waiting. And then his choice was my cart, and not only like on the edge of my cart or something, he like climbed into the stuff. I was like, sir, you're making this really difficult.
So I heard B like struggling for like 20 minutes, and then eventually was like, I'm just gonna put the cart out of my room and close the door. Well, first off, the door has like an open ledge on the bottom, so if the stink bug really wanted to come back in, he had every ability
I don't think
to do
he
so.
would have. I think he would have just found somewhere else to be.
But I was like, all right, let me come downstairs and get rid of this stink bug, because B has been wagging about it for about 20 minutes.
I couldn't focus on my work.
And I couldn't focus on my work because you were constantly screaming at a bug.
Screaming is so dramatic. There was no screaming. Interesting.
Not the dessert.
They're beefing.
Robert, it's pissing me off. Yeah, B was not having it. And I was like, what kind of bug is it? And they're like, I don't know.
I said it looks like a beetle, but it was flying. And that is a pretty accurate description. But so Toasty knows what a stink bug is and I guess doesn't mind them. So they were flustered because they had brought the cart outside. They were like, I don't need to bring the cart outside for a stink bug.
Well, I couldn't see what kind of bug it was because it was like in the cart and I didn't want to take a risk of it being like a scary bug. You know, B was wigging.
I'm always going to be wigging over
and so I was like, okay, I don't know what kind of bug this is. B's freaking out, so I'm thinking it's like a big, bad, scary bug. And so then I finally...
It was a big, bad, scary bug to me.
It was not even big.
To me, it was.
It was like the size of 2 ladybugs.
The other stink bugs were much smaller than I had seen.
So then I was like, all right, let me see what kind of bug this is. Let me get this bug out of here. And then I uncovered it, and I was like, it's a stink bug, babe. Like, relatively harmless. Just don't squish them.
I don't... Any bug that is creepy in shape and size and then can fly.
That's like all bugs. Babe.
That's too much for me. No, a lot of bugs can't fly.
Name another bug that doesn't fit some of those descriptions.
I'm not good at bugs. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know lots of bugs don't fly. So I'm standing firm.
You're standing 10 toes down.
Yeah.
There's no innocent looking bug in terms of non-flying and non-creepy.
I didn't say that.
Mm-hmm. B's also afraid of bees.
I am afraid of bees.
And spiders.
Somewhat. Bigger ones. I don't mind like daddy long leg style, but like spiders too much, like the smaller ones. But when they start getting bigger or fuzzy,
yeah, the increased fuzziness does increase fear for the spider. That's fair.
We had wolf spiders growing up, and they're completely harmless, but they look scary. They look like tarantulas. Although I don't want to talk about spiders too much because they're a big fear for some people.
All right, let's move off of bugs.
Yeah. I don't know how much choice I'd have in terms of flight, since my job would be paying for it, but we'll see. They are willing to get me a separate space to stay at least. Yeah, Toasty was able to get their job to do some accommodations with their flight, in terms of they got to pick which... They said, don't put me on a Boeing because they keep crashing, and their job was like, oh, okay, but they did it.
Listen, if y'all didn't know, you can choose your flight based off of, like, you know when you're booking your flight what type of plane it's going to be, and I would just say based off of historical events, I wouldn't choose a Boeing.
In your defense, at that specific time that you were traveling as well, that was like, there was like a peak amount of stories of like air crashes, like planes going down, because they had just fired a bunch of the like air traffic control people.
Yeah. And then also simultaneously, people who are Boeing whistleblowers keep mysteriously dying.
Yeah.
So I was like, people that are saying like Boeing's not doing safety things, I was like, so like not a Boeing would be preferred. They were
quite
like,
a few of the bigger airlines too are a big part of the responsibility for our government choosing to stop like COVID precautions and stuff like that too, because they were like, nobody's flying, so we're losing money. Can you make it 5 days instead of 10 days quarantine, even though science backs the 10 days? Mm-hmm. And they were like,
because people,
yeah, I guess sure.
I think people were like allowed a refund if they couldn't fly because they couldn't meet the COVID restrictions because they had tested positive or something like within that time period.
About that.
I think you were they were able to get like a free reflight or something like that, and so the airlines didn't like it, and
they just didn't have enough people traveling in general as well.
So they were like, all right, take it away.
What do you mean the bolts weren't bolted in? Truly. All right, well, we're going to keep yakking the whole time we're going too, so I don't know if you want to
Do you want me to feed the cat, or now that the cat has calmed down, are we chill?
I'll leave it up to you. She's calmed down, but also it is almost the typical time we feed her, so if you want to reward her good behavior, then...
Okay, you talk about...
Oh, you want me to talk about that? I thought you wanted to talk about that.
No, you can talk about it.
Okay.
I'll feed the cat. And I'm going to put my sweater back on because somebody's trying to freeze me out.
Oh, the drama.
I'm directly in the line of fire of their prisoner.
All right. So I'll show you guys the Lego that we're going to be working on today. It is the Keith Haring dancing guys Lego. They have like all the different colors. We're starting with the blue one actually, but the orange one is the one with like the information in it. So that's why I have that out. Hi Mila, welcome in. Hello. But yeah, this one is one that we were both pretty excited to do because you can hang them up on your walls after like this. It's kind of hard to see, but if you see here, maybe if I share it like this. Everything's upside down. Is the visual upside down for y'all? Should I flip the camera? I think I used to have the camera flipped in our old scenes. I can do that if we want. Hi, Slumber. Yes, isn't it so cute? I love it. Hi, Ernesto. Okay, let me flip that for y'all. I think that makes it nicer to watch. Craft cam. Transform. Flip. Vertical. Yeah, okay. Honestly, that makes it easier for me to look at too. So that should be not upside down for y'all, if that's better. Let's read a little bit. So if you've seen this art around, which I feel like most people have, this is the guy who did the art. Yes, exactly, Herbivore. Keith Haring is known for bringing public awareness to the AIDS epidemic as well. I'm going to read a little bit about him to y'all. It says Keith Haring, 1958 to 1990, was a trailblazing artist of the 1980s whose iconic artwork and subway chalk drawings in New York City captivated diverse global audiences. Between 1982 and 1989, Haring created over 50 public artworks around the world, and his work was showcased in over 100 exhibitions. He held children's workshops and created imagery for literacy programs. His bold, vibrant imagery has become an enduring visual language, inspiring his own future generations of artists, fashion designers, and musicians. Oh, I thought that was more about it, but it's a different language, actually. Is there anything else in here? No, not really. They didn't talk much about his work, which is interesting. I thought they would talk more about what you were talking about, Herbivore, actually. Intriguing. Let me see if the box. I have the box here, too. Wow. This is what all the little guys look like, if you're curious. This box is huge, though. What I say. No, I don't see anything. I was curious if any portion of the Lego went towards anything, but this one is 1,773 pieces. But the nice thing is, like, you can stop between individual guys, so you definitely don't have to complete it all in one go. I don't know how much we'll get through today. We're going to do more Lego building tomorrow night, so we'll be able to get through some more tomorrow as well. Fingers crossed. Yeah, feel free, Herbivore. I saw some of his work recently in Seattle, and they highlighted his public commercial work versus his private collection of explicit and gay art. Interesting. That is intriguing. Mean it all. Keith Haring Foundation. About Haring. He was born in Pennsylvania. went to the Ivy School of Professional Art in Pittsburgh. But he discovered he had a little interest in becoming a commercial graphic artist. So after 2 semesters, he dropped out. He moved to New York City and enrolled in the School of Visual Arts. He found a thriving alternative art community that was developing outside the gallery and museum system, in the downtown streets, the subways, and the spaces in clubs and former dance halls. Here he became friends with fellow artists Kenny Scharf and Jean Michel Besquet. I don't think I said any of that name right. As well as the musicians, performance artists, and graffiti writers that comprised the burgeoning art community. He was swept up in the energy and spirit of this scene and began to organize and participate in exhibitions and performances at Club 57 and other alternative venues. Interesting. I'm looking for, I know he did a lot of work with, activism with the queer community too, but throughout his career, he devoted much of his time to public works, which often carried social messages. He produced more than 50 public artworks between 1982 and 1989 in dozens of cities around the world, which were created for charities, hospitals, children's daycare centers, orphanages, and more. He was diagnosed with AIDS in 1988. In 1989, he established the Keith Haring Foundation and its mandate to provide funding and imagery to AIDS organizations and children's programs to expand the audience for his work through exhibitions, publications, and licensing of his images. He enlisted his imagery during the last years of his life to speak about his own illness and generate a lot of activism and awareness around AIDS. Very cool. Are you talking about Dr. Seuss? No, we're talking about Keith Haring, the artist that created the famous dancing figurines. This is some of his style artwork, if you've seen any of this kind of stuff around. I like this one. I can't point. A little heart family. It's Haring, if you're curious. Not that it's a big deal, but I also spelled it wrong the first time that I saw it. I also posted the going live post if anyone wants to give him a little reposty. You got your sweater? I'm sure the children were happy about lunch hours.
Yeah.
There wasn't actually too much in here, so we went and read some stuff from his website.
Thank you.
They only really had a little paragraph. So. Alright, so we don't actually need that one. We need this one.
Yeah.
Well, I need to be able to see it too, cutie.
I'll consider. Okay. Back on our bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to have nubbies.
No nubbies. Feeless.
T1. Trying to save future us from
Disaster.
regerts. I just forget about the little white boxes. That's like my biggest crime.
Oh, the little picture is cute.
With the spread out thingies.
Gonna go for blue. That's right. You have your like little black.
Their point looks like it's going in though.
Okay, yeah. Unplug it.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
Yeah. You might have to unplug the little side spit.
What are you all doing with your Sundays today, chat room? It was just upside down. Haven't done a Lego in a hot second.
It's been a minute since we've Legoed.
As to what I'm doing with this piece, do I not know yet?
Right here, that black one. See how it's at the end of the blue, so it's on its own thing.
It's on this thing.
Yes, but it goes right here. You see? See how the black piece is on the black? This one goes underneath.
I do, I just don't feel like it tells me to put that on there yet.
Yeah, it's right there. No, it's like locked in on that.
Yeah, but this piece isn't in there.
Well, yeah, because it tells you to put this piece underneath this piece.
I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious. Having tea at the moment, and then I'm going to help a friend in her garden. Wait, that sounds like a nice day. And by help, I mean sitting my disabled ass in the chair while she does the gardening. Real.
So you're going to take those two blue pieces and put them in the middle of your spaceship.
My spaceship? Real as heck, Spring, honestly. But listen, sometimes just having someone to yap with you while you're doing stuff is...
Oh yeah, the body doubling is
beneficial.
real. Yeah. And then you're going to put your spaceship behind that black piece that we just put in.
This way?
Yes. One of these weird habits that B has when we build Legos is that they purposefully, I swear to God, like turn the Lego to be the opposite of how it's portrayed in the picture and then say like this, and I'm like trying to like
I do nothing purposely.
look at it like I think so. I don't know if you've just changed the orientation of it. Like,
gotta try to get a bunch of social media work done today before October takes me out. I may try to go to the store tonight, but TBD. I don't really want to go anywhere, but I did get my brekkie. What'd you get for brekkie?
now this is controversial. I know you don't really like this.
You keep kicking my thing off.
My feet are well on the ground.
You know what I mean.
So this long piece is going to go underneath the left-hand side of the spaceship. Yep.
Like this?
Yep. And then the triangle piece is going to go underneath the other side. And the first piece is not going to go underneath the, yeah, like that.
Okay. It just doesn't feel like the most clear way to give the instruction, but I didn't understand that it's hard to visually show these types of things.
Mm-hmm.
You should start doing it purposefully now. Just chill planning and drinking some infusion. Very good, very good.
Listen, when it comes to the two of us, in terms of who understands how to build Legos a little bit,
It's definitely toasty.
we should not let B do purposeful malins.
To be fair, I never did Legos before I met you, so...
Neither did I.
You didn't do any Legos before I met you?
No.
Oh, interesting.
I just discovered that I really liked them, though.
Fair enough.
The Ahoy there is so cute. We need to include that in the welcome or something.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Ahoy there is so cute, Ripper. Welcome in.
You had to do the lawn today, so you're feeling crunchy. Oh my gosh, Toasty was just talking about having to do the lawn. The lawn always makes them crunchy too. It's hard. We have a big hill in our front.
You see those TikToks with like the long little hand, and it's usually like a wife mad at a husband, and she'll send him a video, and it's this long little hand, and it's like tapping something, and then tapping where it's supposed to go. That's what I accidentally just did with being like,
What if you had like a little pointy finger when we were doing Legos?
I definitely need to get a little pointy finger when I do Legos. That's so funny.
Yesterday, my brother took us to lunch in another region. We ate a lot and visited some cute village. The only flaw is I couldn't be here. That's okay. That sounds like you had a really nice day. And that's why we're here for 4 days, so that people can be a part of the party regardless. So. Because I don't have that many, fair enough. Eggs Benedict from that place we went to when you visited, and then I may also have gotten other breakfast for the week too, but who's to say? It's secret.
So here, we're taking our angle piece and then taking one of our little small twofers. And then adding in the other small twofer.
Oh, why didn't they just give me a double? This one does not want to click it.
You got this. Nailed it.
To be fair, I also feel like this is basically like occupational therapy for me because I don't have the best dexterity to begin with. This is like a good challenge for my wrists and fingers.
And then you're going to take the curved piece now. Make sure that you lock in as to which way the little thing needs to be. So flip it like it's the picture. Put the pointy on the top.
It is like the picture.
No,
so I see.
So then flip this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to put that on the back half of the yellow one. Back there. Right here.
Back half.
So you're going to take the
like this?
Nope. Flip it up. And then top. Yep.
Oh, okay. But their yellow's fully covered. Is that because I'm going to put that thing there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you're going to take the 3-piece, and then you're going to put
I think them already having it covered kind of confused my brain a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And then this piece right here is going to go like right here. We're going to match it, yeah. The Lego instructions, when it comes to placing things, it has little red outlines as to like, oh, okay, like this is where it's supposed to go. This doesn't translate in B's brain, unfortunately, which is, I honestly want to say that that's like 9 times out of 10 our biggest struggle, because you do okay here. But when it comes to here, you're like, where did the piece go? Like, it's outlined, babe. And you're like, it doesn't make sense.
For me, it's that they've incorporated technically like 4 steps into one image. And so it looks different than mine looks. And that makes my brain go, wait, but what? Huh? Who, he, what? I did make the Enoki command for you, Herbivore.
It's true.
This morning. Have a good rest of your day, Spring. Have fun in the garden. Yes, we can do some. I don't want to get overly with the sailor vibes because technically the vision is we're underwater, but I think some of them are cute, so a little bit is I'm down for.
Alright, so we're going to take this bad boy and the white one that you just grabbed.
Because in my head...
Hang on, double check because there's 2 of the ones that look similar. Is this...
I think I have the right one with the nubs.
There's 2 very similar ones. See that one?
Because in my head, in the Discord even, I put that I was the steward. And so in my head, it's like, when we go out from, like, underwater is Enoki. And where we're above water, it's me.
So you're going to take this one, and you're going to put it on top, so it makes the full black on the side.
Like that? No.
Yes. And then you're going to take the little 2 for small guy. Not the other one. And then you're going to put him on the side of the 2 black right here.
The many black pieces is also not helping anything.
And then the one you just placed, place the smooth guy on top of it.
Okay. Hi, Lucy. How are you today?
Hello, Lucy.
Wow. Uh-oh.
And then you're going to fit in the 2 diagonal guys. There's a hair. I'll let the...
He can be in. He's usually pretty good.
And then it says you're going to flip this.
Short leash, though.
I don't know.
I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to understand how I'm putting these pieces on. Like this?
Whatever way that they can connect physically. There's usually a limitation.
That's not helpful.
Let me see.
They could go lots of ways.
They can't, babe. There's only one side piece where they can connect. What do you mean they can go lots of ways?
You could put them in the other way.
Okay, you're right. Okay, and then you're gonna put him right here.
Oh my god, figuroni. Yellen.
All of that to say what? Hmm?
Hi, Starslin. Welcome in.
You using your
Oh,
slippers?
no worries, Lucy. No, you can use them.
But you help me get them.
There you go.
See, bye. Now, if anyone's making an anti-war playlist,
What are you insinuating?
what Ripper said.
No, yeah, I guess that's fair. I understand now. Took my brain a second to process what you were saying.
Close. Ripper just gets me.
I don't know. Why don't I hear the music? It was on earlier.
You do only have one headphone on.
No, but I could hear it earlier. This song just quiet.
You better not complain about being let out after you demanded to be in. I know that would be very cat of you, but
He says, I'm actually complaining about the closed door. And that's just too bad. I don't know why I can't hear it. It's definitely going. I think this song is just quiet. Unfortunately, I did knock my thing over now.
what thing?
This is the struggle of us being in such a small. Trying to fix those when they fall and then trying not to pull out the heat cord and not knock over the other one is always quite
You're a complicated lab with a complicated setup. Alright, so you're gonna take these pieces and you're gonna put the white on the bad guy.
Why is he a bad guy? What did he do?
I don't know. And yeah. And you're gonna put that next to where you had just placed the last. It looks like the small square bad guy isn't like touching the main piece.
Yeah. I get you.
You get me?
The desk mat. Yes, we actually have a full 2D VTuber model now, Strawberry, but I couldn't use him while Toasty was here, but I'll have him on later.
Well, you could use him while I was here. It just would have been questionable. How did you get up here so quietly?
He's gotten better at that, and he's been more obsessed with my desk, so we'll see how this goes. You want to come say hi? Toasty bought this desk mat for me for a gift. He's like, wow, I'm being allowed? Hey. Hi, buddy. No Lego. No brick Lego.
I'm to look up towards the camera. It's not going.
You don't have a churro, so... Or a delectable, pardon. He actually scoffs at churro.
Oh.
Pepperoni. I don't even know where he hit the Lego. I have the base.
It's underneath.
No, but how did he... I don't even know how he did that.
His foot.
Oh, I didn't see it, though.
It was a very small, little yellow piece.
Okay.
I have another one, but I don't want him to eat that one.
Well, and we might need it, so...
No, the very small pieces, they say.
He's been located.
We're good.
I think Pepperoni likes my rolling chair. He kind of freaks out every time.
Okay.
Yes, that's why we did a sea theme for the new community. We're called the Underbelly now.
Okay. So you're gonna gray with the yellow. Your brain is fascinating to me. Because it doesn't matter. You can just do this. But why do you not line it up and then put, like, why do you, like, okay, I'm going to put, like, that is your problem.
I think my brain works from left to right because of reading.
Match the visual. That's the whole
I was also
process.
distracted because I thought something smelled weird. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Okay, so anyway, You're going to put the gray piece next to that white piece that you had just placed on. And then the blue piece in the space like behind that one. And you're going to fully snap in that gray piece because I believe in you.
Every time y'all do Legos, I'm transported back to that one assignment we had to do in our writing class. It's true.
You're going to take this little piece right here. There's a couple of, I think there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then you're going to grab the piece with the holes in it. And you're going to put the piece of the holes, you're going to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Then you're going to take the other piece that's similar to the first piece. And then you're going to match it so that way it has all the holes. Yep. Oh, you got the brain cell.
Oh, fun. I need it for Lego building.
And then
also, thank you, friend. I appreciate that.
You're going to take the long, skinny black piece and you're going to cover both of the ones that have exposed.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're going to take the yellow one on top of that. Whoa.
Sometimes you gotta wait till I'm
good snap though.
Fully to the next one.
It's a good bend and snap situation.
Bend and snap.
And then you're going to take the 2 pieces that you have left and top it off.
Top it off.
With the piece, the plugs facing towards you, yeah. It may also be in your best interest to build more with the Lego on like the desk.
No, I was having trouble.
Really? Interesting. You're going to take that piece and you're going to put it on the gray. That's right. Yeah.
Spicy. There is an exclamation point spicy. No, it's exclamation point honey. Yeah. But there is an exclamation point spicy for when your honey is low.
You take your red piece.
See, it's so much easier when they're different colors. Laughing at me.
And then you're going to take that red piece and you're going to put it on the gray. You're valid. You're just also silly.
You did the honey again. No, wait, that was M. You all just have the same color. My brain got confused.
And then you're going to cover the red. You're going to cover that one red piece with the other red. And yeah, it should fit in. Nice.
I know we're making a dancing guy, but right now it just kind of looks like a weird spaceship.
Oh, all Legos start out as a spaceship. It's the rite of passage.
Okay. There's a sweet and sour command if you get exactly 50% sweet. Don't ask me how it's both sour and spicy. It just is.
Take your big block. And that big block is going to cover what looks like that yellow in the back. And then...
Ooh, stir fry. Yum.
You're going to take the gray and you're going to circle around this with the gray. See how there's that one piece? You're going to go around it.
Oh, okay. Weird. Toasty and I are having spaghetti and garlic bread for dinner.
Mm-hmm. You're going to take the black piece and you're going to go around the gray piece.
Sometimes I got to talk to chat too, you know. You got to be patient.
I'm doing my tasks.
I know.
Once again.
But your tasks involve me, so you gotta give me some breathing room sometimes. I'm like talking to them and you're like, when are they gonna be ready for the next piece?
But it's the task.
Uh-huh. I believe in you and your ADHD.
You shouldn't.
Gonna switch sides of my couch. My cat is in my spot. You are brave.
Good luck, bestie.
Your couch is so big too, so it's so funny that you have these troubles with where your cat is.
Going rogue. And then you're going to put that underneath him.
Oh, I didn't even know Figuroni was under my feet until I felt him against my leg.
He's like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's always an option, Toasty, if you are impatiently waiting for me and I'm yapping to, like, start building part of, like, the little, you know.
You're going to go underneath with that. Right here.
Oh, okay.
I do understand.
Because I also understand the desire to continue on.
You're going to take this and put it underneath where you just placed that one.
Yeah, I was going to say this goes first, right?
It doesn't really differentiate which one.
Just because I assumed because it was already there. That's also why I find these little red ones confusing. That.
So you're going to have
this way, right? No. That's right.
Match the visual, I believe.
I am trying. That doesn't make any sense.
Rotate it 90 degrees. 90 degrees the other direction. That's just keep going. Yep. So to the right.
I don't know what you mean.
So this is 90,
like
right? Yep. And then underneath. Okay. I said 90 degrees and B went to 270. I was like, whoa there.
I'm not a math game. You know that. I don't know why you're trying to give me degrees.
90 degrees to the right. To 3 o'clock.
It's not a good instruction for me.
3 o'clock. Does that make more sense?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No.
Clocks go one direction, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's not how my brain works, though. Oh, that's smart. We want to get a new couch because right now, the way our couch is, Toasty sits at the end near the TV.
And I am constantly beefing with B's feet.
The neck is like a little bit turned to the side, which for a whole show can be annoying.
Honestly, the neck is like much less of an issue and way more that like you want to lay out, which is so fair, but then your feet is like where my spot is. I want uninterrupted space.
We are never gonna have a couch big enough for that.
Our updated couch will be bigger. Our couch is quite small.
That's true.
We are building the Keith Haring dancing guys. This is the first one.
Wow.
Well, this is actually technically the second one, but we never followed the rules. You're gonna take.
No, I do not want your couch. It's too big.
Absolutely not, Emily, respectfully.
It's too big even for our space, which is bigger than your space. It is very comfortable, though. I will give it that.
You asked to be in here.
Yeah, but he's a cat, so
deal with it.
But then he's gonna ask to leave, so he needs to just figure it out, or come back in. So he needs to just figure it out.
Oh, you're supposed to have two of those.
I do. I already put them together.
The same spot where you put the. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's the little black piece?
I don't know.
Oh wait, it's here.
Oh, it's flipped
underneath.
Over. It's flipped
okay.
over. Okay. Silly.
I was like, why'd they ask me for this piece? And then, yeah, we do too. But all the good couches that are like durable are like $2,000+.
And then on this one, let's see, this should looks like it should slot into this open space.
Ooh, pumpkin cream cheese muffin sounds delicious.
You're going to use the long black piece to cover the white here.
Yeah, the ratio of our living room is also kind of off.
Move over one to the right. No, to the right. So you're going to leave one.
To me, that was
What? What do you mean that this way?
If I'm not understanding, in general, you have to give me a different example. You can't just keep saying the exact same thing over and over and over again. Because if I'm not getting it, it's not gonna work. You gotta give me something else.
Exactly, Figu. And then that on top of the what you just placed. Yeah, right there.
Thank you for the follow, friend. Welcome in. Yeah, we've been considering it because we've had the same $500 couch for
like 3 or 4
4
years,
years
now.
now, and he's fallen apart.
He wasn't really like great to begin with, but he was in our budget to begin with. You're gonna put like the gray underneath the yellow. Yeah. And then the white next to the gray to the left.
Hold on, the gray's being stubborn.
Okay. Bad gray.
Alright, I think you're gonna have to let him out because he's dedicated to.
We have like a couple steps left with this bag, and then we'll revisit the process, okay?
I know, exact measurements is dicey. We know which couch we want, it's just very expensive, so it's a big investment of our savings, and it's scary.
So you're gonna use the little black piece to cover this white gray.
That we've been avoiding. Wait, I think it's the other way.
And then you're going to use the 3-piece to cover the first row.
Okay.
Wow. Oh. He says that I do not appreciate being made fun of.
I don't know if I'm making fun of you, Fig, or just trying to cope with the sensory overload of. It's okay if I make a mistake once in a while. It'll be alright. As long as we catch it before we move on. Oh, hi, pepperoni. No. Maybe then he'll be happy if he got some love. He's breaking the Lego.
He says, Dad, I'm trapped. Why are you this close to the screen?
Likes his booty smacked. He's been scooped. He wishes to do the Legos with us, but he doesn't have opposable thumbs, so. Hey, Papa. Hi. Whoa. Okay. Peter Pillow was trying to make a break for it.
He's so silly.
So what am I doing with this?
He looks to be covering that outside piece that you had just done over here. So it looks like the staircase part.
I'm wrong somehow.
Take this bottom part out and then move it to the end of the slip.
Okay.
And then these.
I don't know what Legos is, but I bet I do them. I think you're referring to Fig, but for a second I thought you were referring to yourself or before, and I was really confused.
I was like, that doesn't make full sense. You're gonna take your little slope pieces. Let me put the two of them together, low key.
You can't until you have the.
Yeah. You're gonna take the other slope piece and face it the other direction.
That's a weird choice.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh wait, where did that have you put that? And then you're gonna put that on the end of this.
Very nice, very nice. Y'all can hear the music okay, right? Sometimes the music is too quiet.
Bunch of little blue.
Blue time. Is this only what's left for this Lego, or there's more bags? Okay, there's more bags. Toasty said, I will answer with my finger instead of my words.
I'm focused.
Oh, Biggeroni is considering peach time. This could be ideal for us.
Truly.
Although we're gonna have to get our lunch soon, so that's gonna ruin it all.
So you're gonna take, it's next to the solo blue piece that you have right now. You're gonna take one of the elbows, like on the
yeah. I kind of couldn't see because of your fingy.
I couldn't see good. Okay, now, okay, no, you did it right.
A deep breath, jeez.
I thought that you were gonna do one more over, so it's fully flush against the bottom.
Can I see, please?
I thought you were doing that one first, so when I saw the second one, I was like, what has occurred?
I think he's attacking my bed.
Maybe he finally got the nap. Let him live.
I hear him scratching the blanket, though. We need to trim that boy's nails.
He has hobbies.
Not the hobbies.
And then you're gonna take the little corner piece. Yeah. Nailed it.
If he settles, I'll get y'all cat cam, but he's in a chaotic mood right now. He's still currently attacking my blanket, so.
He's just getting comfortable.
No, he was beefing with it moments ago, as if there was something under the purple blanket he was trying to fight. It might be his own body he's fighting.
Okay, so let's take the long piece, yeah, and it's going to go, it looks like right in the middle of that left elbow that you place. So down a little bit more.
I feel like this is a confusing piece to put first, is that?
Yeah, that looks right.
I'm worried about that little, like, this piece, though.
It's gonna go underneath that one.
I feel like this almost needs to go one more.
If you would like, we can start with one of the circular pieces, because there's one in between.
Let's try that. So...
That's right. Not move around because you were just trying to get it to land, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, we got ooblets. Ooblet song. Oh no, that's just what I had.
And then the
Last one.
yeah.
I think he's hunting a bug I can't see.
He says that
He's
you
having-
just don't understand my hobbies.
He's having a time over there.
That was a thunk. It was fake.
Oh.
It was fake.
Thought it was my eyesight.
I don't understand why. It was a thunk.
He's a goober. I let them sleep with me last night, which I rarely do because they're hooligans. But they slept, both of them slept on my bed all night long. They said, oh, this room is open. I'm taking advantage.
And then your long boy.
Yeah, you were right.
It's okay. I understand. Your brain was not
I
cooperating.
just wasn't confident and I didn't want to build the whole thing around something that
Getting
was
these
wrong.
pieces up is kind of a pain in the ass too. So I was kind of like, you know what, this is fair. All right, that's bag one. Look at him.
Wahoo!
Look at him.
Oh, he's coming to fruition. Boop, boop, boop.
I like. Wait, is that his head? Yeah, no.
I think it has to be. Yeah, look,
It's
it's
like,
the
I
exact
think-
same Lego pieces.
Yeah, because I think it's the hand is gonna go down a little bit here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I think
give it a little push in, you know. Okay, so we're about to start bag 5. Would you like to pause for lunch?
we should probably take a break. We haven't taken any break since been an hour and a half, so
I've taken a break, but I do understand.
at least just to, because I think we're gonna get charcuterie boards that we can like snack on while we work a little
Yeah.
bit. So okay.
Okay.
Burb chat. Enjoy.
Get yourself a meal if you haven't had one.
Yes.
Get some water.
I'm gonna fill my waddy yaddy.
Take your meds if you need to.
I'm gonna do that too.
And if
Stretch
not,
your bones.
stretch your bones.
Enjoy the BRB art.
Go look up a cute cat online.
Oh, that one was random, but fair enough. Burb. All right, hello gamers. Thank you for being patient. We've been munching a little before we got back on, but we're here now. I did see you telling secrets. I saw, but they made me giggle, so it's okay. I forgot about the Find a Bottom 2022. It was a good meme. Yes, we don't have our 2D VTuber on right now. We unpinned the message and I did not save it. I just made it. But because Toasty's here with me and the thing would not know, but it is in the VOD from yesterday and it will be on later, so if anyone hasn't seen it and you want to see it, no, it's okay. You're all good. I hope you've been good, MJ. It's good to see you.
You guys have 2 people?
What? Yeah, because there's 2 of us.
There's
Yeah.
I thought that 2 people saw like shared the 3D the 2D model with like MJ, and I was like, wait, huh?
Okay, what's the piping hot tea fresh off the press? Because now I'm curious. Now I'm nosy.
Thank you, Herb.
Yeah. Oh, I stopped, but... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not...
I like how it's not me, because I was like, wait, and what lore did I miss? But
I unfortunately am not surprised. Not to be
toxic on main
or to be insensitive to your feelings or anything like that, but I feel like it's one of those things where some people just really want to be in a relationship, but they're not really considering whether or not that relationship is actually for them. It's just they want to be in a relationship. Like, I've met a lot of people like that who just like go from one to the next to the next to the next to the next because they like do not know how to be alone, and they're not really considering if it's the right person for them.
I see the idea of like working on ourselves was...
Yeah. Yes, Ripper. We're
being talking about
coy.
MZX, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm like not surprised, but also simultaneously my flappers are gasted. Like,
it's disappointing.
Like BFFR.
But yeah.
BFFR. What are we doing? What are we doing?
It is also common in the lesbian community, I feel like, to move kind of quickly with things like that, which is... It can be toxic. It's not always toxic, but in this case, for certain.
People just lost taste.
True.
It's true. It's true.
It is her loss.
Yeah.
She will come to see it one day, I think, but...
Yeah.
You deserve better anyway, so...
Yeah.
As unfortunate as it is, I think it worked out the way that it had to.
Buddy, the door is open. The bed is ready for a cat at any time.
I think he's just upset that we're both doing something together. He wants, like, one of us to be available for snuggling, and I'm like, buddy, it's gonna be okay.
We're moving on to the next bag for the build.
Thank you, Soup. If you could pin that, that would be lovely. I appreciate you. Oh, he's playing with the ball.
I put 2 balls on the bed to see if that would interest him.
I hope he settles in so we can put him on cat cam at some point, but he's just too playful right now, I think.
He's got feelings about that ball.
There's something under this blanket that he keeps. He's shoving half of his body under the blanket right now, chat. That's so funny. Alright. Keep getting distracted by the Mr. Figaroni. Yeah, you get to be petty if you would like.
Desire to be petty? Approved.
I just recently actually unfriended them on Instagram. I was like, no. The way you treated my friend, I don't know if I want to see your face around anymore.
Being petty. I published a whole book being petty once.
That's true.
the links, I'll go.
I've learned a lot about Toasty, and one of the things is one of the best ways to get them to get something done that they haven't been wanting to get done is some kind of pettiness or challenge or
I am motivated by spite.
Spite.
Yeah. I will do things out of spite. You can't do that. Oh yeah? Fucking watch me. I'll do that right now, right here. Just like that. She'd been vague posting this person too, I think, but I was like, could just be that one friend of her brother's. It is not. Page turning is the issue. When I was making lunch, I cut my thingy, so it was a very, very small cut, but I put a Band-Aid on it
and now you're trying to flip the pages and
trying to flip the page, and I'm like, oh, this is a little harder now.
Fair enough. I think my heat pack turned off. My body is so funny because, like, how I notice the heat pack is off isn't that I stop feeling the heat. I'm like, oh, my back hurts. Why does it hurt?
I thought you were gonna.
Oh, because the heat pack is off.
I thought you were gonna say for a second that like you were cold.
No.
That gray piece goes behind the on the bottom part of the yellow sticking out.
Okay. I leave a gap. It looks like. There's a little space there in the picture. It's a 3 and then a 2. I don't know.
He just looks taller. I don't know why, but it's fine. You're right.
Okay. Had me question my...
No, I was just questioning mine. You're good.
Oddly, being a Texan was one of the least bad things about her. Weird club to be a part of. I've also met, like... Not that I'm criticizing y'all for having feelings about Texas. I get it. But I've also met some really cool people from Texas who are good eggs, so... It's not the Texas, it's the human, unfortunately. It's a little, up. You can tilt it down a little. Yeah. There you go. I don't know if he'll stay. He's very playful today, but... I stopped speaking to people because they would jump onto the next available person when they would break up with the last person and then complain that everyone was shitty. If I can keep track of the weeks with who your partner of the month was, maybe we should take a break. Yeah. Yes. I've definitely met people who... It's just as an inability to be on your own a lot of times, a little bit of codependence. And I get it, but you do... You know, I want my friends to be people and like people who are in my community to be people who want to better themselves. And so if you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and we're not learning anything, it's definitely concerning. 4 different styles of relating to request challenges. One is the rebel. It sounds like you. Wait, who are you talking to? Oh, Toasty, because you have the spite. Yeah, I get it now.
What am I doing?
Elise said, I like this one lady who has a theory/system of figuring out 4 different types of styles relating to requests or challenges made of them. One is the rebel. It sounds like you.
Is it because I'm spiteful?
The questioner, the rebel, the upholder, and I forget the 4th. Interesting. Yeah, because you are inspired by, motivated by the spite. Speaking of spite and tea, guess whom I unintentionally scared on the bus by just existing and getting off on the same station, i.e. standing next to that person when the doors were about to open. I don't know who exactly. I think you mean like more of a vibe, but I do get you. I'm born and raised in Texas, and I think I'm pretty chill, but I also left, so I don't know what that says. Fair enough. At least glad that she didn't get back together with her other ex. I did fully expect her to start dating her best friend who just left her husband. That would be messy. Mm-hmm. Hi, Aurora. Welcome in. All right. Let me focus on what I'm doing here for a second. That's going underneath with one sticking out. Is it in the... Do you think it's in the middle or the end?
One on open on each side.
No, I know, but like it could go
in the middle because it looks like there's one open on the end.
Okay.
And then that square, not square,
triangle. I'm gonna get it oriented like somebody asked. Also, I don't know if they're still here, but I saw that Cornflake had introduced themselves while we were on break. I'm glad everybody else welcomed you into, but also welcome from me. We were eating lunchies, so I missed you, but welcome on in. I got chocolate on this shirt like a few wears ago, and we've washed it, and I've used Tide Stick on it and everything, and it won't come off.
Take your A-frame.
Oh, I need these. There's a lot of pieces.
Mm-hmm.
This is such a weird piece, channel.
Yeah. And you're going to take one of the long sticks, and you're going to put it, looks like on both sides.
Oh, Toxic X, I see. No was not a good answer for them, and the main reason I went to therapy. That person's now scared of me. Interesting.
And you're going to flip it over. And you're going to take the two short pieces and put them on.
I see. Level it out. Good shrimp reminder, Em. There's really no avoiding shrimping with Legos, but I will do a little stretchy.
You're going to flip it back over, and you're going to put the A-frame on the top part again. Sorry, there's a little height.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then same thing with the two at the bottom.
Thick A.
Yeah, she got thick A right there.
Not bad. Thank you for the hydrate reminder, Em. I was not very good at that yesterday.
That's not right.
What did I say?
M?
Yep. And what's funny is in my head I knew it was Andrea, but what came out of my mouth and what was in my head
I said that, and I was like, no, you didn't.
Can we get a shout out for Andrea, please?
And then you're gonna put the A. It looks like it's kind of encompassing the.
I think like that, right?
Agree. Approved.
Weird, but I think correct.
Oh shit! You laughing at me?
Your reaction.
And what about it?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny. It didn't look that different to some of the other pieces we had made, and so I wasn't expecting you to be like, holy shit.
Sometimes I'm just surprised at like how many steps they have in a step.
And how many pieces you need for one step.
You know, I had gotten so ahead, I was like fucking munching. I was chilling. And
yeah, we have Fig Cam now.
Here's all of the pieces, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, thank you, friend. It's been good. Good. Fun weekend so far. And we smashed a lot of goals yesterday. We're at 76 out of 100 towards the next one, where I'm gonna have to make JoJo Siwa in The Sims. So,
perfect.
You know, jury's still out on whether I want to hit that goal or not.
I have my piece, please.
But you're talking to me, and I was like, I'm not in charge of the pieces.
Okay. Yeah, put that bad boy to the side for a second. And then in this pile of indiscriminate black pieces.
Yeah, I know. We're back to the black. All black, which is confusing for my brain.
It's going to be like this for all of them.
I know.
Okay.
I'll live. I just don't love it.
And then you stack those bad boys on top of each other. And then take our stoplight one. Yeah, that's what we can call stoplight ones, because they have little pieces on the outside.
I don't think this is the right. It looks like, I mean, I guess it could be. It just seems really thin. I think you're right. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I feel like we had other ones that were more of like a harsh L.
Yeah, but that's not for this, because it needs on both sides and for the front, and that's what matches.
Okay.
All right, and have him facing
in the center, right?
Yeah. And then a little twofer on the back half of him.
Oh, British mode was activated. Bad British accent.
And then you're going to take...
What is the I for? What did I do this time? Oh, thank you so much, Dancer. I think Figuroni's a bit close to the camera, but the way he is kind of unavoidable.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be perceived too much.
You're going to take some arches and arch them.
Okay, I'll arch them.
Okay, excellent. That's what I requested.
Hello, Jupiter. Welcome on in. Can we get a shout out for Jupiter too, please? Bad British accent was redeemed, if you're wondering why I'm talking like this.
And why I'm not talking as much.
Yeah, Toasty's British accent is... I don't think mine's very good either, to be honest, but they go between like 8 different accents at a time when they try. That goes on the bottom right.
You're skipping a step. Get the blue, the blue. The blue.
Okay, but it wouldn't have hurt anyone.
It hurt me.
The drama.
That's right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And then you're going to take your A-frame piece back. Yep. And then it's going to go on the top part of... Nope. So the A's down here. So that, yeah. So then up here, yeah.
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 About.
Yeah.
You're going to take the big square and you're going to square it. Excellent.
I go between Australian, Scottish, and Irish whenever I try British, so I relate. I've been told mine is a bit either like posh or like Australian sometimes.
You're a bit posh.
I know, one time my dad came in and said that I sounded like a Tory, and I took great offence to that, but I don't know any other British accent, apparently.
That's gonna go. Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
And you got the skinny bits right here. And then the triangle underneath him, but there's space for the A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the pieces just, like, logically fit the way they're supposed to, and then sometimes I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Other times they're a little sketchy.
Yeah, sometimes people say it gets a little bit Australian, which I think that's fair. I never said I was good at accents. I wasn't even in theatre or anything. But I used to pick up the British accent from like some of my... I used to have a lot more British friends. Like the friend group that I had when I started on Twitch was like very British. So I would pick up on it, echolalia. So I was doing it anyways. So then chat made it into a redeem.
Let's do this first.
Okay. Why are you laughing at me?
Because why would you think like theater would be
Because
like...
a lot of theatre kids learn different accents for different performances. A lot of the theatre kids I know are good at accents. Some of them go into voice acting even. Okay, I've done it.
Do it again.
I made a stink face, that's why they're giggling. Just rewatched Olive Skins and start saying funny things like what a twat and fucking hell. Yeah. Listen, to be fair to Dag, he was just telling me the truth. It did hurt, but...
You're going to snap them in via the little yellow bit. And this.
Oh, weird.
It looks like the curve is this way.
Not
So
okay
top
like
part.
this.
I am seeing that maybe you built this on the wrong side here.
I did I'm confused because I was doing the
You
directional
didn't,
thing.
You didn't follow it.
I did, look.
And then you turned it around when you put the next piece up.
I don't think I did.
I believe in you. You can do it. You
Hey.
can just flip it around. You don't have to. You just can't flip it around again, you know?
I don't know what you're saying. Folks said I'm a mix between a London accent and South African, and considering who my friends were when I grew up, it makes sense. Sometimes I Sometimes some Scottish or Irish gets mixed in. What is the problem?
You need to look at the Lego when you're putting it
They're
together.
correct.
I'm just making sure because you're not looking at
I
the Lego.
need you to take a deep breath, because even if I put it together wrong again and I have to fix it, it's gonna be okay.
This is true, but you were sounding like you were getting frustrated. Trying to lock in for you.
This, I'm not understanding. Oh, I see.
How do you feel like you would have been as an engineer?
Oh, I don't do science and math. Why I would never try to be an engineer. I know my strengths and weaknesses.
Understandable. This time the curved is on the bottom. Excellent. Do you think that's his foot? Or his hand?
I have no idea, honestly.
Whoa. I was saying whoa to the pieces, not to be not understanding. That's valid.
It's fine. I didn't take offense.
I just wanted to clarify.
It's to the side, yeah. There you go. Cutie patootie. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah. You okay?
I'm okay.
Oh, you want to take one of your three big boys? Approved.
I need a big boy. Wow.
Hello, Finn.
Hi, Finn.
How's-
Oh, it's a silent hello. We broke all the rules. You were doing that during your takeover, but I was not about to stress you out with more rules.
You got to lock in that second to last piece a little bit.
Yeah, I could
quickly.
tell it was wrong. Apologies, Finn. It's just an inside joke we have. Waha. I don't know what that means, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know.
We're talking about British words that we like, though. I like how they use the word lot for like a group. Like you lot.
Approved. You gonna take this big bed, boy, and then underneath the A-frame.
Okay. I do welcome in. They have like sets of lights you can buy on stinky Amazon, unfortunately, but lights you can buy to attach to these to make them glow, which is kind of cool.
They're not supposed to be together. You wanna?
Here, right?
You lift that up.
Did I do this wrong?
Yes, you did it the opposite direction.
Okay.
So just pop that off and then bring him down. Yeah.
Yeah. This is making sense.
It's okay. Minor mistake. What is wrong?
There was like what looked like something like wet there.
Wet?
Yeah. Like a little droplet.
Who was it last night that said that they liked wet? They said they liked wet girls, or what was it?
Toasty, what are you?
I don't know. Last night, and when we were
You
playing,
can't just say that without context.
I'm trying to find the context.
Oh my god.
You said we're 18 plus now.
Okay, but I'm reading captions without audio for the first time. Is it possible to increase the line spacing?
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
maybe.
the spacing in between, like each line of words, or the
Yeah.
in between the words.
Yeah,
in
between the
words,
line
yes,
of
but
words.
Let's see. No, but let's.
We shouldn't talk too much because the captions are gonna go away when. I don't think so, unfortunately. But let me check.
The number scroll down.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
There's not very many
what is
choices.
this giant
It's the example of what your captions will look like.
twisting?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because I do see what you mean in terms of the lines are pretty close together.
Anyway, I don't know who said it. Somebody said something along the lines of liking wet things.
See, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I have not seen Ted Lasso. The only thing I can think of, but this was not last night, was when I was saying that I wanted wet chocolate instead of dry chocolate. That's all I've got.
I don't think it was that, but I understand why you have that question.
Finn, thank you for the 16 months, my love. I hope you enjoy your new C motes and your new C badge. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it means like pudding or something.
Yeah, like I wanted like pudding or ice cream or something like that instead of like a chocolate cookie. But it was a strange way to describe it, to be fair, but that's all my brain could process. I do remember the first time, in context to what you all were talking about before, the first time that I said that I was getting a shag haircut to my friend who is originally English, and she was like, that sounds different to me.
It's like a happy ending, but with a haircut.
Toasty. What am I gonna do with you? I know I said 18 plus, but I didn't say that.
You're just mad because my joke was good.
I still don't want it to be super vulgar in here. Hello, Soju. Chat did go, to be fair. Yeah, it's like saying fanny, like a fanny pack to someone who's English.
And then the yellow is in between them. Are we
Hi,
done?
Panda.
Are we done being British?
Yeah, we were done being British a while ago.
Oh.
You also weren't being British for quite some time.
I was like half in, half out, you know? Nobody's perfect.
I gotta work it again and again till we get it right. I was a big Hannah Montana Miley Cyrus fan when I was younger.
Yep.
And by big, I mean my entire locker I had collaged in Hannah Montana and Miley Cyrus stickers.
Yep. It's honestly surprising that nobody thought you were autistic until...
I was thinking it was surprising nobody thought I was gay. I was obsessed with not Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
I was also... I was also... That was when I was a little bit older, though. There was a movie that she was in.
Kristen Stewart?
Yeah.
You're talking about The Room again.
No. That was when she was like a kid. I'd be weird. No, when she was older, she had like a shaved head in it, and she was shirtless for most of it, and I was like...
You are so gay.
Eyeballs. Or not that. They said, y'all were done being British since 1776, I think. That was a good one.
That's real. Okay. You're two same boys stack.
It was good, Fred. It was good. We played some Among Us with some friends, which was very silly fun, and we finally got to reveal the 2D model in the afternoon, so...
Bella, where the hell have you been all my life, loca? Where have you been, loca? And then you're gonna take the stoplight one. We've done this before.
The stoplight one, it does not rate as a stoplight for me, so it takes a long time for my brain to...
Would you like a reassignment of his...
No, because now, like, I'm committed, even though...
And then you're gonna take the... Yeah.
Toasty has started munching, so I have started taking liberties.
We built this exact same thing, like, 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's true.
I have more faith.
Hi, Luna. How's everybody's weekend going, by the way, chat room? Anything fun? Anything annoying? Share the tea. Or if you've been here the whole time, that's also fair. My great-granddad was a freedom fighter wanted by the British for fighting against the colonial rule. If I can dunk on anything British, I'll take it. Fair enough. Expected it to go on the yellow, but fair enough. I'm at work, so it's a gorgeous day to take the ferry to work, though. Oh no! I got cheese on my pants.
It's on your pants. It's on your pants.
I'm glad it was a nice day at least. So, do you always work weekends, Soup, or is it like a sometimes thing?
Start with these two. Yeah. And it looks like they're going to cover the yellow. The short one is going to cover the yellow. Yep. And then the other one's going to cover across. Yep. And then you're going to build this again, but only one this time.
But she's like, I'm being for sure to tell you only one. No
Well,
stink eye.
You don't have the pieces to build the second one. You say I had stink eye?
I had stink eye when you told me that I had to do
That's better.
another one. Fair. I never figured out that you were gay. Me, I would watch Fifth Harmony music videos over and over again. Every time Lauren Gigardi would come on, I would pause the video to look at her for like 5 minutes. I used to make lesbian Sims all the time, and my mom would always be like, why do you always make gay Sims? And I was like, I don't know. It's just fun.
Because they deserve rights.
I feel like
And I'm gay.
that should have been off. But in her defense, I also did not know I was gay. I didn't know until I was in college. Like late high school, early college was when I kind of figured shit out. So guess I can't expect her to figure out what I hadn't even figured out yet.
You're going to take your little try, and at the very end, like right here.
Okay.
You're going to put that right after him. Then you're going to take this clusterfuck and arrange it like that. Excellent instruction. Thank you. There's one space because there's a tall.
Yeah, I know.
I can't see it, so I figured, but, I didn't give you the best instructions as well, so if you got lost and confused, I think that would have been fair.
Do you think that one's in the corner or on the middle? It's in the corner. What is happening? I work tomorrow. Gotta hit the hay, the underwater, wet
Seaweed.
grass.
Yep, seaweed. We got there eventually. Seaweed.
I can't with y'all.
Glad
See,
that they
the
liked
reason-
the new brand.
I was very nervous about, I never have expectations when it comes to sub goals. And so I didn't know over the course of the 4 days when we would hit certain goals. So I was like, I really hope that the taking of the wummy does not occur while I'm trying to build Legos, because I feel like that would go really poorly. I would have done it.
I told B,
but-
I was like, B, you just said that you would take a wummy. Not that you had to take it at a specific time. Like, you could have planned when you felt like it was appropriate because,
I felt as though it was more fun and more chaotic to do it right when they hit it. And I had a good time, so it's fine.
So
The circle pieces just don't like to go
No,
on
you
sometimes.
struggle with circle pieces. So this is going to go on the edge right here as well. So if it's easier to plug it in there first.
Okay, maybe I'll try that.
And if you want, you could put this on the floor next or out underneath it.
The circle pieces, they just don't like me no matter what.
I do not think the circle pieces discriminate. It just seems like you have a lesser understanding of them.
They just don't click in as easily.
That's true. They're a little bit more complicated. If you want, you can put the little... So...
I'm just trying to figure out what
And then underneath.
orientation.
Yeah. But say then you might want to hold on to the circle, otherwise it might pop up.
We got there in the end. Never
my
came
God.
out to my mom. I just told her. I did the same thing. I didn't tell her I was dating a woman because obviously Toasty's not a woman. But I told her I was dating a non-binary person, and she was like, "Well." But I did wear a bunch of queer stuff in college to try to give her some hints. When I went home, I don't think it worked. They weren't very observant. So we're connecting these somehow.
So
I feel like this is usually a you thing.
yeah, I'm gonna say he's looking like this.
A key series of oopsie daisy moments. What does that mean? If you want to share, you don't have to. Hi, Cuddles. Welcome in. Thank you for the quiet hello. I hope you're doing good. Okay. I see it. I didn't expect them to be this big, but I'm chill with it. I did, and actually, you know what, Artemis, this is not my full model. I have a 2D VTuber now, but it's not on right now because my partner's with me, and that would make the model very confused. But we do have a PNG tuber version for these moments, for lower spoon days, etc., for tech problems. But I'll show off the 2D model a little bit later when we're playing our game. I'm excited to play Little Witch in the Woods. You get to befriend the cats. Oops, I have earrings. Oops, I have a chest. Oops, I have a new name. I gave my folks a quick time event that accumulates in a white woman jump scare over the period of 2 to 3 years. Fair enough. I just always felt, and obviously everyone feels differently, but I always felt if I didn't have to sit my parents down to tell them I was straight, I shouldn't have to sit them down and be like, I'm gay.
It looks like the circle goes next to the yellow, and that the square goes like near the 2 white circles. Okay, so circle, yeah.
But how does it like...
Right there, yeah.
It just sits in there loose?
I'm assuming you click it in with it.
Okay. I didn't know that there was anything there for it to click into, to be fair. I didn't see it like a piece in there.
You're killing me. It just sits there.
I felt that was wrong. There's a reason I was clarifying.
This big long piece goes after these 2 short pieces and covers like that.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always interesting to me that my parents were shocked as well, because although I never dated my best friend, we did spend, I think, more time together than the average high school friendship. And so I feel like it was kind of obvious for a long time, but... And then this goes in here, right, to fill in the... I think it's correct right now.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, my parents, my mom is... She wants to be supportive, but she's kind of ignorant. So she's one of those that, like, kind of... She says things sometimes that are a little off, but it's not, like, an intentional hurtfulness type of thing, and she's fine if I tell her, for the most part. So that I can work with. My dad doesn't want to, like, basically talk to me very much at all. But he says he supports me. But it's a little suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I've talked about my dad on here a lot. A recent discovery I made, honestly, for a long time I was thinking, I think he does have some issues, you know, with me that I've talked about, but I honestly just think he's a very non-confrontational man in general, because he also avoids other parts of our family to avoid confrontation too. So. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing the vision. Is there supposed to be a gap right there? Yeah. I see it in the picture. No? I don't think I do see it in the picture. There's definitely something awry. I think this piece just needs to be scooted in more. But I'm scared. I think he needs to be, like, shoved in more. Boring here after 4 months of drought and the well almost drying up. And if it wasn't 12°C, 53 degrees Fahrenheit for the eagle people, I'm dead. I would dance in the rain. Understandable. We had a really nice thunderstorm a week or so ago, and it was a little scary because the thunder was really intense. It was shaking the house, but it was nice to get a sense of rain after so long. Okay.
Shoved him in one more.
There's still a little gap, but
hard to
it's definitely better.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to start with this piece, the elbow
I think
piece.
the little L
Yeah.
is the most
The elbow
down
piece
one,
goes,
right?
yeah, it starts with like the long boy, yeah.
I think it's, yeah, it needs to go the other way. Brain was short-circuiting. But I thought I was just being silly and that there was some way I was supposed to be able to turn it to make it work, and I was like, Shouldn't have trimmed my nails recently. I got it. This way, right? I think I need the other angle.
Mhm.
No, but riddle me this. My grandmother was very okay with my friends being gay, but to this day, apparently, it's a phase, and I hate to break it to her, but phases are 1 to 2 month affairs, not usually lifetime things. Yeah, it's just kind of like, I feel like people are okay with it in theory, but when they have to reckon with it with someone and like actually respect them that they know, it gets a little tricky. Sometimes people are the opposite too, like toast parents are really good with like them and me, but like in terms of like a social sense, not as good with other people, which is an interesting dynamic as well. Just a second. What we got there? See the vision. I'm still confused why we're gonna have to build his hand at some point, I think. Just odd that we wait till the end for that, but privileged because it wasn't a problem for me at home, thankfully, but being visibly gay in the South in public is dicey. I definitely had to hide my queerness in my relationships for safety many times. Yeah, that makes sense. Better to ask for permission than forgiveness. Yeah, I get that. There's a point where it's kind of like, this is who I am, and if you don't, if you take issue with it, it's kind of, you know, you can either figure it out and be in my life or no. Animal Crossing is going on in my ears. I wanted you to feel included in what was happening.
Thank you for including me.
You're welcome.
There's a
This part feels like a puzzle almost.
It is.
Instead of Lego.
Square piece. It's made that TikTok, and then this one goes through the square hole, and they like put it through like a triangle. And you're like, this squid. Okay, and now this one.
They're just trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're just making the hand, I think.
Can you do this real quick while I open this?
Yeah. I'm lost. There's so many pieces, but I feel like there's only a hand left. I'll have to look at the image on the front. What am I missing? Maybe this arm, too? We'll have to see.
2 arms in this economy?
Listen, not for everybody. Jasmine, enjoy your time with the brain cell, my friend. Enjoy, enjoy.
I think we're building this twice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get you to.
I suppose. I don't like when I have to build them twice.
I know.
Just less mentally stimulating. I do prefer it this way, though, where I'm doing it at the same time. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah. No, you got such a mean one for that one, Purple. I'm so sorry.
Oh gosh.
Sometimes the bot's pretty sassy.
Finding the Legos is okay ASMR.
It's okay, my love. You do what you have to do. I am a little lost, though. I won't lie. I don't know why my brain is not.
Underneath the yellow, but the stoplights match up.
Yeah, but underneath the yellow is uneven.
There's just one. So when you plug it in just on
Like here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that doesn't make any sense.
I thought I had to put 2. I didn't realize the one that was already on there was counting. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I'm just being honest about what my brain was doing.
You're just a guy.
I'm just a guy. It's not everyone's first thought. Oh, Soup. Oh, no. Good luck. Good luck, good luck.
I'm gonna take...
Zach, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. Enjoy your C motes and your C badge. Enjoy, enjoy. I heard it in my ear before it came up, that's why. Toasty's looking like, how'd you know that was coming? For some reason, the auditory came first. But welcome to the sub club, my friend.
You're gonna take the 2 and you're gonna put a single tall guy next to the yellow.
Okay. And so they're the same because doing it backwards is unnecessarily confusing.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna take the 2 small black pieces and you're gonna put it on top.
You really don't want to go there because the way the yellow piece works.
You're gonna take your 2 gray claw pieces with the claw sticking out. So
Claws are. Oh. I was gonna say something different.
You're gonna cover your claw pieces and the other black piece with these.
I was gonna say the claws are out, and then you started saying the claw, and I was like, the timing.
But you understand the reference, right?
I don't know that reference.
You cover all of it. Huh. Oh.
Alright.
I don't understand Toy Story.
I didn't really watch that much growing up. I mostly watched Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Not as much of the movies. Oh, I'm sorry your cramps are killing you, though. I get that. Get your heating pack. Get cozy. Eat a little more. Last time I tried this, I got cheese on my pants. So... reminds me of ants in my pants.
I was singing cheese in your pants. So, for that tune earlier. Okay, so starting afresh, you can put the other 2 bad boys aside for now.
Okay. I've also always historically been bad at references, sometimes even to things I've watched, to be fair.
Your memory is a little...
It's
questionable.
I want to say selective, but not in the sense that I'm picking and choosing. But
You
just
don't get to do the selecting.
No, it's just in that sometimes I contain a memory really well, and sometimes not so much.
So you're gonna take a twofer and a stoplight. You're gonna do this twice as well, so just a heads up.
After this guy, we're gonna switch positions, chat as a heads up, so that Toasty can be a builder too. And so like our voices, if Toasty's a little quieter than me, I'm assuming probably it'll be reverse.
Now square on top of the 2.
Reverse. You got back so fast.
It was fast.
It was quick. Now I'm arching.
Yep.
A platypus controlling me. What does that mean? Is that also a Toy Story rep?
Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. I don't know what any of this means. Sometimes the skin on my fingers starts to get sore after too much Legoing. I don't know if that's weird, but...
You're gonna take those back to the claw guys.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like they're gonna stick on the... Yeah.
Okay. Both sides?
No? Other guy.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb. Yeah.
And then move those over to the side for a second.
Let me. Not you. The instructions. Hi, cutie pie.
Hello.
You should do it.
Sleeping.
Oh, you're sleeping? You're just taking a little napski?
Yeah.
You're a goofball. This is a familiar stack. I've done this one a many a times.
You sound like you have beef with it.
Having to do it over and over again? Yeah, a little. It's light beef, though.
I got bad news for you.
You have to do it twice.
No, well, yes, but I think that
It's gonna be in
like
all
that
of them, yeah.
for all of them.
I do think so. I have mentally,
Accepted your fate.
yeah. Good morning, sleepyhead. You did not get very good sleep last night?
No, I'm just due to take my meds after this guy.
Ah, that's fair. Fair.
You take
That
these.
can't be right. They're both going opposite ways.
What did I say about turning it around while you're built?
I don't think I do.
You do.
I don't think
You
so.
do. Otherwise, you would not run into this problem nearly as much. You're gonna take. Oh, I need to grab you more sticks. You're gonna
Sticks.
take 2 sticks and stick them in.
Sticks in.
Well, what else do you want me to say about
They're
it?
cool. They're like clear. Color of the day. Ooh.
You're gonna attach them at the bottom here with the sticks sticking out.
Can you tell the delirium has lightly kicked
I'm
in?
nervous for my instructions.
You don't need much help with the instructions anyway. You're very good at this.
Again.
You should be nervous about your piece collection.
My color of the day is this blue.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And why's that?
It's nice blue.
It's supposed to relate to your emotion for the day somehow.
Don't ask too much of me. Oh.
Hold on. I'm not there yet.
Wait. You're gonna take one of them and stick them in right here, and then another one right there. Not with the sticks. With the pointy claw.
Dang. We're yelling.
Be like, it's like thinking about what they actively did last, and like, it must be referencing that. And like, since when? Like, but funnily, when B talks and has conversations, they will just jump back to like previous parts of the conversation with zero warning simultaneously.
I sent you a TikTok about that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I would say my color is dark blue. Like royal blue. I'm definitely sleepy and a little crunchy. That always happens when I do long streams, but it's good. It's a color I really like. It's worth it.
Is it worth it?
Let me work it. Wow, wow, and reverse it. You did not click him in correctly. What have you done? Why are you looking at me like that? You put that in there wrong.
I have nothing to do. I'm just waiting.
I
hear you.
You're looking at me like I did it, though. Can you get him to go in?
Maybe.
I answered for toast. You're welcome. My day would be soft, warm candlelight orange because I'm low energy and cozy as hell, but in pain represented the danger of the open flame. Yeah, orange is always a good one for like complex days where I feel like both happy but also like other things going on.
Just making sure you have such a gentle touch, babe.
I was really trying, honestly.
I believe you. You just have to.
This doesn't look right.
Listen, I'm following the instruction.
All right, I hear you. Just looks really weird. Looks like he has like a leg coming out of his butt. I think it's because he's balancing on that arm. Now that I look at it in reverse up at the screen, actually, but.
Oh god.
Somehow on screen it looks more correct, but in person it looks wrong.
Take the black piece upside down and attach the little ring to it in the middle.
Black piece up.
Not the claw side, non-claw side. Claw side. Okay, perfect. And then you're gonna attach that to one of the crystal, like clear legs. Clear, yeah, with the claw.
That's a really weird ask.
That's so funny. He said, "That's suspicious."
They're gonna hang up on our wall. It also just would have been much easier to do that prior to, like, putting them in here like this.
The click-clacking is very satisfying.
They're not even.
They're not supposed to be. Don't worry about it yet, because it looks like the reason why this clear thing is I think that they're gonna have us like move them slightly to like fit another piece, so it's okay.
I like it. No worries. Have a good day, Purple. You need to take your med. You're yawning all over the place.
Yeah, let me live.
You may make me sleepy.
Okay.
With your yawns.
And what about
I don't have any fancy ADHD meds to wake me up.
Okay.
I need to take my regular meds though. I forgot.
Okay, we're almost done.
My pain meds. Self-coxib.
Alright, what the fuck?
Real. I am a little lost as to what the heck we're doing right now. What this part for?
I feel like we're on a different plot of a movie right now.
When I saw the little accents on the pictures on the front, I thought those were just like for the picture on the front. I didn't think we were actually adding those.
Look at him. He's breakdancing.
I mean, I get it. I just didn't know those little black things were actually going to be part of the Lego.
You're gonna take this boy, and then you're gonna add 2 of the black sticks in the 2 center ones. That side, yeah. No, actually, you're right. It's on the other side. Yeah.
Hands got like a little
Greasy from
the cheese. And
for me, it was the salami or the
yeah, it could be that too. It's harder.
And then you're gonna add the long boy.
Center? No.
Just trying to make sure.
I'm confident. I'm trying to orient it the same way as the picture. Okay.
You're gonna take the other 2 black sticks, and then on the end. Yep.
I know. I've been bad about my lunch meds are my worst meds.
And you're gonna flip the big bad boy over.
But then also sometimes I've been taking my evening meds at like 9 p.m. and it's supposed to be dinner time. Hated that.
This one right here is where you're going to line up the 2 that are sticking out from the long boy. Yep.
Eat this. What do you think these are? Just to like hang them?
I'm assuming it's part of the stand.
Okay. Oh, we have to build a whole stand for each one? Interesting. Do we want to build the stands if we're going to be hanging ours?
Let me see if it gives an option of like, if you want to hang them, stop here or something like that.
I would assume it's just anything on the back of the model.
This might be helpful on the back just for hanging purposes, in all honesty. This is where the stand part starts.
But we probably want it to lay flat now.
This might help it be like out against the wall a little bit to give it some dimension. I don't know. You make a good point as to like when to stop in order to.
Just seems a little silly to build that all out and then have to take it off.
I guess, if you want.
Should I take this out?
This is where the stand starts, I would say. So I feel like with these back pieces.
I feel like these are the base of the stand, though. Like, you're gonna build the stand around it, like using this.
Yeah, I guess we don't need any of these back pieces because I'm looking at.
We'll just save them, and then,
yeah,
if we ever change our mind, we can.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's
that means
it.
He's done then.
Guy number 1.
Break dancer. Bow, 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 bow.
I think we did pretty good.
We did. You ready to be the builder?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom first.
Okay, we'll take a little break. The ad starts in 2 minutes anywho. So, Burb chat. Have a good break, stretch, take your meds, hydrate. Toasty says pet a cat if you have one. Burb.
Hello, chat room. We're back.
Hi, gamers.
Gamers. Are we on display or just chat?
Display.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for more knocks.
I don't know if you want to put him.
He can hopefully live right there.
Not as fast as Toasty in finding the pieces. So, see how this goes. I feel like with you, I don't need to, like, I'm happy to help, but I feel like you're honestly pretty good at figuring it out yourself, so it feels a little silly sometimes.
It's true.
I'll mostly just get you your pieces you need.
The microphone. I was like, what is it? That's...
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. I was like, what's blocking his foot?
Smur.
Smur? Lo-Fi has Animal Crossing little noises in it. So I heard a and I thought it was an alert for a second.
No, I didn't put any. Although I did consider making them Animal Crossing noises.
As I say, I think I remember you considering. He went.
Yes, I did consider it for sure, Aziz, but
For sure, Aziz.
I liked the little chimey vibe, almost like as like a underwatery, I don't know.
What?
Seemed more to fit the theme in my brain than the Animal Crossing did.
What did?
The current chime sounds.
Oh, we couldn't hear them yesterday, and then I don't know if any happened after.
Oh, you know what? I never figured out. You were gonna fix it, and we never did. So we'll have to figure that out. I don't think they can't hear them.
They still think they can hear them?
No, because you told me to go into that property thing, and then I couldn't figure that out. You got pause. That happens to me sometimes too, herbivore.
Yeah, no worries. This is why I told you that interesting how they're inactive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I couldn't figure out how to get them active.
And they're all checked for all the tracks.
And then I switched it to monitor and output.
Yeah, I saw that.
But that didn't bring it over here, which is what I thought was going to happen. I thought when I switched it to monitor and output, then a little bar was going to show up for it here, but it did not.
Where is your alerts on the scene?
Right there. Twitch alerts, Twitch debut alerts background. I tried that too. Oh. Weird. Yeah, you can test it. Chat, tell us if this alert is way too loud or way too quiet. This one. Didn't see it pop up. I don't know if that worked. Oh, I saw the little sound though. That was weird.
The craft cam is in front of it.
Oh, I see. You can hear it a good amount, I think. Okay, perfect. A little quiet. That does make sense. You do have it kind of loud.
I couldn't hear it at all, but I also have the worst hearing.
Okay, that was a lot. You turned it up. The under in OBS that
Oh, it's just like a little doot.
Yeah.
How is that noise wise? The little tip tap noise is it's a short and sweet noise, and so it's definitely hard to like.
Yeah, I went with like a sensory friendly vibe.
That was a bit loud, LOL.
I heard it plenty when I had it on before, but it might have turned down when you put it in here versus when I was hearing it. I think I was hearing it full volume.
I like how Herb says, that's good. And then we said, that one was loud. Ooh,
Yeah, that's
maybe
what they
I'm
look different.
turned down. Go with M's rec. Okay. This is right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want, you could always try a different type of alert because then it has some of them are a bit longer.
All right, just a quick moment because I'm going to make sure that this is in the other scenes. So it's going to look a little silly.
Oh.
Don't you worry. Don't you. Whoa.
That's not what you wanted.
No.
No, you're not on anything.
I discovered that.
He's there somewhere. I believe in you.
I don't know if you should. I can't. This mouse.
I have a vertical mouse, and Toasty's not used to vertical mouse.
Okay, they're there, so that should be fine.
But
wow.
Okay, never mind. Never mind, ignore me.
Wow.
So this one's different.
This one's different, you say?
Yeah, it's a different. So you'll have to set the volume again. I think you have it.
Whoa. Maybe I try sending not to clip that.
Oh, it's that one, yeah.
What is wrong with you?
There's only two. You're so dramatic.
I didn't hear that at all.
It went off.
Dad, did you hear that?
How bad did your hearing?
Very.
Could it be because you have one headphone in, maybe? It perhaps is like mostly a sound to one side.
Was that like a good volume? Yes, it was loud.
Okay.
I didn't hear that at all.
I don't know how you don't hear them. They were loud for me before.
This is why.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
That
They
was
literally
good.
weren't coming to Toasty's ears, to be fair. Try something other than just a follow.
The follow is nice and short.
Alright.
We're not actually starting soon. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh, Toasty, this is so chaotic.
Listen. We're not actually being right back. Okay, those are background, so that should be fine. Yeah.
They're all the same. There's only two.
Okay, we're going back to display because B's getting feisty. All right, well, the alerts are fixed.
Plus, I told you we only have 50 minutes to build, and you're like, hold on, let me do a whole project.
Can I get 2 more white booba?
White booba? Some exclamation point booba.
Wait, is that still a command?
Yeah.
Thank you, Toast. See, they loved it. They loved watching us figure it out.
I actually made a bunch of the commands also redeemable by other words so that people stop getting as confused. So that one also redeems, I think, via titties and something else.
I'm sorry, what?
So people don't get so confused.
Okay.
I'm locking in.
We're back. You
Where
need to
am I?
flip. You need to flip.
You needed 3.
I got. You gave me 1, and so I asked for 2 more. And then we both got
I
distracted.
got distracted by the alerts. Okay.
And the booba.
And the booba. Can you blame me?
No, booba is very understandable to get distracted by. You asked.
Guess what? I did.
Can you blame me? And I said no.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I wasn't sassing you.
No, I don't know. It just felt like it.
I was just thinking. I was trying to find the pieces.
Now earlier, Bep was complaining about us being too explicit, and then says, "But I did it at titties as a command."
It's a synonym. Dang. I wouldn't say that's very explicit. You made like a happy massage reference earlier. That was
Happy ending. Get it together. It should be in the little one.
Oh, this confused me greatly.
You can add them all together if you do want to suffer in this way.
No, I know now. I just I was unaware. If you need help.
I think I'm okay. It just wants to leave a gap.
Yeah.
Which I...
Like a little corner gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll figure out why in a little bit.
Did you go here instead of here?
I did both, I think.
I'm missing another single black piece.
Why would they put it in the box?
I don't need that actually.
No, I know you don't, but
Oh, okay.
it was very confusing to me that they would put it in the box attached.
I think it's this. I'm feeling more confident on that.
Got a weird wing piece going on in the next segment.
Oh yeah.
Now, you gotta let me see where I'm counting. You gotta wait until I give them all.
Now.
Because now, did I give you the rounded piece you needed?
Yeah. Sorry, I will wait next time.
It's the memory thing, you know?
I understand.
He's not so good. Yesterday, it was so obvious that my memory was bad because I was doing the tier list, and I kept going to like another tab to Google search like what items came in that pack. And by the time I got to the other tab, I was like, wait, what pack was I looking up again? Like, you should be able to remember this, but it happened almost every time. Part of that is on stream, you're trying to like
You're doing
hold
a lot.
some
You're
and talk
managing a
at
lot,
the same
yeah.
time, but even then it was a little suspicious.
It was the Wummy's fault. We
you know-
we didn't have the Wummy yet.
No, I don't think I did. I had that during the shell tour.
It was nice of you to try to think of an excuse for them.
I wanted to take it, but I know what you need. I was just having a hard time finding it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry that you were having a hard time finding what I needed.
Dang, I try. You did great. You did great. Honestly.
Flip that page.
Yeah, too early.
Now watch me flip. Now watch me nay.
Not the flipping
Now watch
nay.
me flip. Now watch me nay. No nay.
You can take it.
I'm following explicit instructions.
I knew I could remember that last piece for you, but fair enough.
Uh-oh.
The gremlin is here to
The small
disturb
gray child.
the boy. Who
You
looks
can see
like
her
an orange
shadow.
blob. I feel like the lighting in here is not that dark, but the cat camera looks dark.
Cat camera is low quality camera.
That's true. Did I give you? No. I'm excited too, especially when you get a chance to update it, because you won the pack too, didn't you? So that works out all pretty well.
Yeah, I kind of decided I wasn't going to finish my shell until I got the new pack because I was wanting things in the pack and I was like, I shall just wait.
Okay. Well, if you finish it and you want me to show it on stream, I told everybody else too that I'm happy to, like, if we're like in a sim stream or doing like Hunter Baby or something and like 1 or 2 people want me to do a tour or something like that, then I'm down. Sometimes.
Oh. I was like, what?
You should have everything you need right now. Less animal oriented and save room for the new pack features. That'll be fun. You're gonna do a whole nother camp though? You spend so many hours.
That's what I said, but they said that they were really excited for the new pack. So they were content even with.
I know I need to decide what we're gonna do with the new pack because we will have access to it on the last day of this subathon on Tuesday. And so I want to play with it pretty much as long as unless I get bored. But I'm like, what exactly do I want to do with it? Because I don't want to start a whole new challenge or anything like that. Just like something fun for a little temporary. Ella was doing a rags to riches little thing with it, which was cute.
Demon is with the box. She's curious of
We'll
the
see how
box.
she does here. I'm very happy that Boards and Trees is back from Ick territory.
Oh, I didn't realize he had entered Ick territory for a while.
Yeah, there was a while where you were pretty much eating him on your own because I had eaten way too much of him and ruined it.
I'm sorry, he was ruined for a time being.
And then after my break,
I
was just like, okay, we can't eat it that often. No, he's good again.
Sorry, I need a...
No.
My apologies. He's probably in the little guy, yeah.
Thing is, I'm in the little guy, and gray is kind of a standout color, and I do not see him. Do not see him.
He's right here. My apologies, he was not in the little guy. You can't wait, you have a vision. Cute.
I'm excited.
I love when things like that are like, you're inspiring and you're like ready to go. It always feels nice.
I can't, I don't have to avoid your Discord streams of it this time, if you share, if you're hanging out, because last time I was hiding.
I need those pieces first. Although I will take this.
The whip nay nay thing stuck in my head now.
Now watch me whip, whip. Now watch me nay nay. You're welcome.
I'm intrigued by this weird clear plastic like extension.
I love him.
Yellow circle. Or a bee. You can talk to chat while you're waiting for the pee if you want. And they're like dancing the pee.
Are we?
It's okay.
I was just thinking.
It's alright. You're good.
My brain, I think, is off. I think I need a nap.
You're in charge right now, so your brain.
I'm in charge? Whoa. I thought I was just building some puzzle.
You're in the lead position.
The lead position? I've never had this much responsibility before.
That's so not true.
Whoa. Listen, chat, we're all just vibing quietly. Do we need to get you a coffee? No, I have a coffee.
Do you need to drink your coffee? Because sometimes you don't drink it.
I don't need this.
I didn't mean it as slander. It's just a genuine check-in that might be helpful.
I'll think about it. I'm arching like you were arching.
Yep. And you're going to be doing my little stack I did next.
Your stack?
The one that I kept having to do over and over again.
My shoulder cracked when I reached for that.
Alright, feed the
what
shoulder.
The fuck? Oh yes, you were not a big fan of the stacking. I discovered the coffee does only work if it's in your body, unfortunately. Yeah.
I wish it could be osmosis.
Shrooby doesn't like the taste of coffee.
Well, very picky. There's only a couple, like, iced coffee flavors I've enjoyed in the past. There's one local place that does a banana bread coffee I like, but it's kind of far. So we don't go that often.
Sure that I was on the right path.
Gucci. It seems like maybe
my
you
left
needed
shoulder
to
is
stretch while you were on break.
Listen, I did things.
I've never played Dragon Quest Builders 2, no. I've never even heard of that, honestly.
Neither have I.
I've played Dragon Age a little bit.
Tiny bit, yeah. You got overwhelmed and then stopped.
You technically don't have to play the old parts of the game, but I did kind of feel like I was like tossed into an already existing world in a way that felt weird. and like lore that I didn't understand. So
Mm-hmm. I get you there. Clicked in.
wahoo!
Wow.
Oh yeah, you get to do the puzzling part now.
At least some of it, yeah.
I found this part more fun for some reason. Guppies. Your hands cold?
Yeah.
You should call it.
Okay.
I think you are a head builder in that game. LOL, but it's very fun, slightly older game where you are restoring land from corruption. It's addicting because you build cities that you can leave to run themselves if done correctly.
Ooh.
Like some world builders like that, or like city builders.
Yeah. I've been tempted by, what is it, like City Skylines or something like that?
Yeah, there's a new one that just came out. It's something town, something that I can't remember.
It's been tempting. It's been tempting.
I need them to be not too nitty gritty though. Like, I know Planet Zoo is not a town builder technically, but town builders sometimes have the same problem I have with Planet Zoo, where like you have to pay attention to such small details, otherwise like your city starts to crumble around you and you're confused. And I'm like, ah.
You're like, wow.
I feel like when I've watched people play City Skylines, I get the vibe that it's too detailed for me.
I have a question, and it might be a slight read.
Okay.
Is it because you don't want to read?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's the amount of different things at the same time you have to make sure are functioning.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you go down, you'll timber.
You have a gap in the outlines. Okay.
Cozy, you just gather materials and build the individual rooms, and the civilians auto-run on a schedule. Interesting.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get Toasty to play Discounty. I think they would really like it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, KK Slider is like doing bars right now. in my ears.
Now you understand why earlier I felt I had to include you in what was happening inside my ears and my brain.
KK Slider is going on. He says, "You want me to do an impersonation of
Yeah,
KK
of
Slider?"
course.
He says,
I don't recognize the song, I'm not gonna lie.
hang on, let me see if I can find the name of the song.
Yeah, just Spotify right there. Cruisin'.
KK Cruising.
KK Cruisin'. Alright.
This song is so distracting.
You don't have to have the headphones in if you don't want to.
I need to understand the full user experience.
Oh, yeah.
I think when I streamed for a quick moment, I think I literally...
What was wrong with Little Moment?
I said low moment,
Oh.
I didn't mean low. But for a moment when I streamed, I think I like had lo-fi on for the stream, but I wouldn't listen to it because it was too distracting.
Not the lo-fi being distracting.
I'm sorry. I think I was like playing Valorant and stuff like that, so it's just
yeah,
like...
that's fair.
I do listen to music while I play Valorant now. Sometimes even in comp still. I just have it like pretty quiet, obviously. That way I can hear the game.
It really depends on where my processing is for that day. Like some days I like the music and it helps me, and some days I'm like, absolutely not.
Mm.
Too much.
That's understandable.
It can be hard to get the balance right between like y'all calming, depending on how like talkative the friend group is that day, the game, and then the music sometimes. Our friends are kind of gremlins. We're like, And I am too, so I totally get it. But like, we have some days where we're really like chill and quiet, and other days, even like playing Val sometimes. And other days where they're like hype energy, laughing, screaming, giggling, and I'm like, I can never figure out what sound level to have y'all.
That's real.
It's a daily up and down adventure.
Bee is finishing up their lunch, and the smell of
We contain multitudes.
peanut butter is strong.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what the reference was. It was yesterday when Omni said they were Puerto Rican, and Andrea was like, I didn't know that, and they were like, I contain
Multitudes.
That was so funny.
They're like, I've never heard that before. I was like, no, the delivery was just really solid. Excellent timing.
I was like, yeah, I've heard it, but timing was delectable. Okay. That's this, and then I have to get the new.
Yeah. Bag number 8 is on the trash can. Just make sure it's actually bag number 8, because there's a lot of bags.
Bag number 8 is on the run.
Just keep on running, running, and running, running.
You open this.
There's I did just open it with my hands.
Not strong. You hear my fingers are tired from
Open.
like a. Hoping that Little Witch in the Woods has controller. I feel like we're building a bumblebee. It's all black, white, and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow.
That's it.
I am done with the peanut butter now. So hopefully it'll stop being sensorially attacked.
Pinky's crossed.
Just trying to be a good egg, okay? You said I didn't have enough lunch as it is. I have to eat it.
It's true. You didn't have enough lunch as it is.
I thought it was a fine amount of lunch. Something kind of lightly sticky under my desk, and I hate that. Where the heck is this little? He was in another piece.
How dare he, really?
Was that right? Yeah.
They looked right. It would now. Are you sure? Let me just move on to other things, huh?
Yeah, sometimes the order
no.
they have you do things and I'm like, hello?
I see now. Okay. 18 times more sense. Okay.
Alright.
We should put the leggy away for now. Your schedule for the rest of today.
Little Witch in the Woods.
Is that it for the rest of the day?
Yep.
Oh. You're just doing that until the evening?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Only gonna be 4 hours left.
Guess that's fair.
And it's a brand new game, so I wanna like sink my teeth in, you know?
Sink your teeth in?
Get,
You're gonna bite them?
No, like get invested.
Oh, so no biting.
Probably not. But I haven't played the game, so I can't say 100% for sure.
Biting is unknown at this time.
There are cats.
I mean, our cats don't bite, but honestly,
Junie does.
sometimes the way that Junie acts feels like she's bitten me, even if she hasn't actually bitten me.
But she does actually bite.
So you did give me 2 of these, which was really appreciated, but I do need these actually. I don't need that one. I put them. There was 2 of them, and I put them together.
Like I already gave you 2.
You already gave me 2 of them,
Oh, okay.
but I do need these ones.
I see.
We will anticipate the biting. The little note.
Listen, I'm not saying there will be biting. I'm just saying it's unknown at this time.
That's what I said. The biting is unknown.
I know, but Em said anticipate like it was a for sure. We were waiting for it.
Mm.
I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. That's it for this page. No, that's my bad.
I go way too fast for B. B says, "Why do you put all the pieces together so quickly?"
I'm like not allowed to get distracted. I feel like I have to go.
Listen, I said we could build this whole guy in the 1 hour, and low-key,
Listen,
we're a little bit on track.
I'd be willing to give it like if we
An extra half an hour,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
depending on if we.
I'm sorry, I'm distracting you.
Yeah, and I'm also just having a hard time with this weird teeth. Where he's at, what he's doing. Whoa, now with the pieces.
They're gonna break dance, aren't they?
I feel like you have a high probability of heading towards disaster doing all that. Can you start while I find this?
I was told not to grab the pieces while you're still looking
When
for
I gave approval, okay, it's fine.
B said, "Stop waiting for me, please." Go, I have a second square one as
It
well.
makes me feel pressure.
Under pressure.
Sometimes.
Down. Hey.
Judy just keeps coming in here being like, So they're in the exact same spot they were in before. Alright. Next he makes another one.
He says, "There's no food for me to eat."
He keeps considering jumping on the trash can where the bags of Lego pieces are, and I'm like, girl, I give her eyeballs, and then she doesn't.
You give her eyeballs?
Yeah.
Where'd you get eyeballs from?
My parents.
Fair enough.
They look even like my parents, to be honest. You have what you need for the first one.
I need 2 grams.
Okay. Bet at checking for the number.
This also looks a little short. 2, 4, 6. This is...
My apologies.
Is okay. You're just a guy.
I am just a guy.
Not a master Lego builder.
True.
They have like a whole exam or something like they gotta do in order to become like a master Lego designer or whatever. That's fair.
Designing them would be hard, honestly. I'm impressed.
Why,
They get
why
built.
are you pressed?
I'm impressed.
Oh.
Not pressed.
I'm like, wait, what are you stressing about?
Anything and everything. Junie trying to jump up on the desk. No. No. Getting her little feet ready. Know your little jumping posture.
She do got a little jumping posture. Chicken the brain cell.
Oh.
Not me.
Not the super sweet bot.
Not the bot getting it.
Frames. What you're looking for there?
Oh, I have a shark underneath me.
Yeah, she is sharking. That's true. Now she's leaving. Way too early to be posturing, Jody. I don't know if that's what you're up to or if you're just bored, but...
He says, "I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored, Dad."
Bored in the... I'm in the house bored. Hi, Gabby. Welcome in.
Hello.
Happy Sunday. I forgot what day it was for a second. That's wrong.
This is Animal Crossing. Like, so aggro.
It's really not, baby.
I don't know, this first version is different.
If you see that B music, you can turn the music down just for you and not affect them if you want.
But I have questions about the aggro.
Well, if you don't like the song, you can skip it too.
It's just like it's the museum song,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like got like a little bass.
Well, it's the lo-fi version, so they have to.
It goes. Boom, 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 boom.
Now I want to hear. I'm nosy.
Give a second.
Oh, yeah, I've heard this one before. Yeah, I think it's like a little violin piece or something. I don't notice it that much when I'm streaming, honestly.
It's just who I am as a person.
I'll see these pieces. That would be because already.
Demon, we got him. Whoa. I heard something sketchy on it right there.
You didn't hear nothing.
I did hear it.
You didn't hear.
I don't hear very good.
You're
Hi, Gabby. Welcome in.
How's your weekend going, lovely?
How's your 12 hours been since we've last seen you?
It's been longer than that.
I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure we saw Gabby.
Maybe we sleep
No, I
for
guess
like 10
I guess I
hours.
didn't see Gabby at 3 a.m. You're correct. That was your 24 hours. Sorry.
I'm excited for Survivor already, and I still have to wait 3 more days.
Yeah.
Can you snooze the ad?
Snoozed.
It's the BB finale tonight.
Yep.
Oh,
Let me check what time it's at.
I'm excited for that, actually.
I
Do
think-
we have spoilers yet on who the 2 will be, or is that going to happen on the show?
I think it happens on the show.
You can just Google, like, what time is Big Brother tonight? and
You
it'll
want
bring
me
it
to
up.
trust the random AI nonsense? No.
Even if you scroll down past the AI, it'll give you.
Why is it at 8:30? That's so peculiar. It's 8:30 to 10:30.
What's
I
wrong
don't
with
know
that
how-
time?
Why not 8? I'm nervous about us watching the Fnatic game with all this nonsense.
Yeah, maybe we have to watch it tomorrow. We'll see.
Football run over probably. Hopefully it won't. Yeah, I know the minus AI, but then it's just.
I think they didn't want to type that much, but I feel like your way was even more effort, to be honest.
And yet I found my answer in confidence.
It's true, you did.
Such a satisfying little click. I will say for like the most part, like a lot of these pieces, the way that they're like aligning is very satisfying. I feel good. Oh, we have a little gray kitty considering a little lie down.
Currently, she's considering knocking over the cat can.
That's also true. Oh. She said, "What if I sit on the cat cam?"
My chair's hard to back out of. What? Did you want to be on there?
Listen, if you knock over the cat cam, you're gonna be on the cat cam. Up a little there. A little more up, tiny bit. Yeah, she'll put her head down.
I love to move right after I
Oh.
get them all set up.
Cat cam fell over.
Considering rolling into it, it's going really good. Yeah, it's like a little top heavy. He doesn't want to.
He looks like he's been drugged.
Put your paws out to knock it over, big Roo.
Yeah, football run over will go around 7 p.m. and then 60 minutes will start at 7:30. Can we just tell football to not? Like, it's our finale. I don't give a fuck about football. They just started. They can wait a second.
Listen, it's better than when football would run over and it was supposed to be at 8. Like, I'd rather be told.
It's fair.
Okay. Back to work, Toasty says.
I was just letting you know where I was at.
Fair enough.
Oh, we're cleaning our footsie. Feet for free.
The lighting where she is much better for her to be seen where Figuroni is. Kind of he likes to lay on the corner of the bed, which makes it very hard to put the camera in front of him.
Yeah, because if we put it like in front of him, it's like too close to the edge, and then if we put it behind him, the angle,
like, all back.
the angle isn't as good, and also then you can kind of see like B in the background, which is like not the worst, but it's a little uncomfy, you know.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to my surroundings as much anymore now that I'm not as perceived, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're going hard on the leggy.
Yeah, I actually woke up in the middle of the night last night, and at one point those two were, I would say pretty damn, like 90% towards a snuggle. They were like right next to each other.
Exposed.
I was like, oh, I see y'all snuggle when I'm not looking.
I see that you all actually kind of
Really
like
cute.
each other. Oh, she said, "I'm gonna bathroom now.
I'm gonna go annoy
I'm
my brother."
gonna go ruin it." Actually,
It's, in her defense, it's like her natural instinct. He just unfortunately doesn't like it. And
Yeah.
he doesn't seem to learn that at any point, that like he likes hanging out with her if she doesn't like him.
good. I have a second to
She has moved.
long, skinny yellow pizza, please.
This little
Just turn. You want me to turn the cat cam off, babe?
No.
Oh.
I just am heckling you. Stay in one spot.
That's
Yeah, stop talking.
you licked her bro for a little bit, like 30 seconds, and then she was like, "Okay, that's it."
She likes to be up against that pillow, so I'm not super surprised that she made the move.
She do love the pillow.
She likes to lean up against it. Probably late to the party.
No, you're doing actually pretty good.
Wait, is this...
You're done with that.
Okay. I got it. It's okay.
What?
A piece was on the loose, okay? He was trying to make a break for it, and I was trying to not let him make a break for it. Ideally. They're so much bigger than I expected them to be.
Where did you come from?
Whoa, chat room. The where did you come from is never a good question.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
They're being committed right now.
Hey. BK do crime.
It is gonna look cool. We have a lot of bright colors and stuff in our house too, so I think it'll suit.
Oh my god, chat room, look at this. Look at this creation.
Yeah, this one has the little things coming out of its head.
Right now, it looks like he's doing a little shrug. He doesn't actually do that. I don't think we showed you what he looks like. This is what he looks like. He's doing a little bit. He's doing a little bit of a shrug. So this is his shrug currently. It kind of looks like an evil spider. No. He's so funny with her little tongue out. Uh-oh.
What?
She's getting closer, spreading her legs.
put my footsie in the air sometimes. Saying ayo, gotta clean my butthole. And they know the song now, so.
Sorry, I grabbed a piece.
It's fine, love.
Okay.
Do you think this is the right? I don't have a square one.
See?
I think that's right. It looks a little rounded here too.
I think that's right. Seems like I need 4 of them.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
Sensor. I don't have a sensor. All I've got is turning it on and off.
It's true.
The mods can do exclamation point cat cam on, exclamation point cat cam off.
I don't know if I fully fixed that.
JK, it might not be fixed yet.
It might work. It might work not the way that it was intended to.
He's such a hooligan right now.
She's got her paw censoring it.
Legs are so wide, Junior.
She loves laying like this. She's so funny.
She looks all human.
It's okay. The ad is censoring her.
Never thought I'd be grateful
Only
for the ad.
subscribers get to see.
That sounds bad.
It does. That's why I said it.
Oh my god. Like Ben and
For $5 a month.
Only cats.
Only pussycats.
Stop it.
Is that too real? Her paw really do be covering though.
I unleashed a monster when it said that the community was 18 plus. Damn.
I'm sorry, I was holding back before. And
I guess so.
you didn't realize. Whoa.
I was unaware.
It is $5 a month, but that is like American dollars. Like the price is a little bit different in other countries. I think for a Canadian, it's like close to $10 now, $8 to $10, which is rough.
I think on
But that's pretty-
computer it's like 7 or 8, but if you do try to do it on mobile, then
Yeah, mobile
Twitch
subscription.
is much more expensive.
Don't do mobile subscription with Twitch.
honestly don't recommend mobile subscription for pretty much anything if you can avoid it, if it's not only on mobile, because especially if you have Apple, they charge the apps a lot of big fees, so then that they charge more for the apps to still get the same amount of.
I don't recommend mobile Twitch because it's bad.
Well, that's true too, but some people, you know,
If that's your
what they-
only, if that's your only access point, I get it. But I would avoid it if possible. Junie said, "And what if I shifted over a little bit to this way?"
Yeah, this is unsurprising. I'll get up and
She's
move it
cuddling the ball.
when she actually closes her eyeballs and commits. I'll get up and move it.
She's cuddling the ball.
She's so cute. Can't even get mad because
Get glad.
she's adorable. That was bad.
I love her. I love her as well. She's so sleepy.
Hi, Jazz. Welcome in.
Hello.
Happy Sunday. Hope you're doing good.
That was such a fast reference, Toasty. Yeah, that's my ADHD.
What reference did you make?
You said don't get mad, and I said get glad.
Is that like the glad like sensor things?
No, the glad trash cans.
Mm.
Not trash cans, trash bags. My brain, that's just, I don't know. My brain just holds like so much stuff. Most of it's not useful.
This is a conversation Toasty and I have a lot because my brain is like, my processing is really slow.
My processing's
And
too
their
fast, and I make
processing is
mistakes
really
sometimes.
fast. And so, like, I never understand how they come up with these references and comebacks that quick. Welcome back, Spring. Well, you did quiet hello, so if you don't have the spoons, no worries. But I was gonna say, how was your gardening?
Was it the fun gardening or like the
Real gardening, but it was also fun.
real
I
gardening?
think. I'm assuming.
Real gardening is real. Imagine you're real gardening, but it's real gardening for fun gardening later.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
My dad does that.
My dad did that.
It became legal in his state. And
in the garage. He used to hide it from my mom.
Sure.
Which I thought was a questionable choice, but like low-key hysterical, so I just kind of like went with it, you know?
Yeah.
Because it was legal to start doing in our state as well.
It was good. My friend got her garden all nice, and I got to sit out in the fresh air.
Oh, cute. Cute.
My brain said in the air.
Air. See, that was pretty fast reference. It looks like low-key from the stream point of view, especially. It looks like a little piano.
True. Those are his arms, but I feel like those look like legs, just like how Junie was sitting before.
Well, the arms and legs like look similar. That's like the art.
Yeah.
They did a really good job with the translation of the art into...
Yeah, it's interesting because, maybe this is something I should have thought of before we bought it, but alas. He's, passed away now, so I'm, intrigued as to how this whole process of this being created worked and, how they got permission and...
He was a spicy artist. I mean, he was a queer artist in the 80s,
Yeah,
so.
That's what Herbivore was saying. Too.
So he actually did, a lot of, free public installations and murals, and then he also opened up his own shop and sold his art at, a very, very reasonable price, which other people found annoying because they were like, you're bringing the value of your own art down. And he was like, I want my art to be enjoyed by other people. So I don't know if
so he probably never did a copyright or anything like that to
or if
people.
he did, it had exceptions for things like this, or Lego was able to negotiate with whoever have the rights to his art.
There's a foundation he has still,
yeah.
So I wonder if somebody in his team or whatever still.
I'm assuming that whatever Lego is making off of this set is probably going to some sort of charity, knowing him and his work, which I'm very happy for.
That's also dependent on Lego not being greedy, but I hope so.
I don't think that the person that's in charge of his work would let it go elsewhere, but I'd have to look into it to be for sure.
The only reason I'm nervous about that is, and sus on it, is because I would think they would put that somewhere on the box, in the manuals, somewhere that it was going to a good cause, because it would probably encourage people.
Do we still have the orange booklet?
And I tried to take a peek and I didn't see anything. Yeah, somewhere, but I don't want to move my chair and all that again.
You're really valid for that.
Junie's made me get up enough times. She did kind of scoot more to the side again, but
that's fine. She's cuddling her ball. She's so cute. She loves that ball, with her whole body.
She loves all those.
She chases that ball around the house like it's her day job. She destroys carpets herself, the walls.
We have to get a new hallway carpet because it's shedding black dust, and I can't for sure say that Junie terrorizing this rug every day is the reason why, but
definitely didn't help.
To be
I
fair,
have this little piece right here.
Okay.
No. Thank you.
To be fair, when I say she terrorizes the rug, I mean it very seriously. She
begogwas.
Sometimes that rug is in a ball in my bathroom, but it started in the hallway.
3 feet away.
And I wake up and I'm like, how did this even get here?
She's got a lot of energy and she is not afraid to show it.
Sometimes it's both of them running across it.
It's true. Sometimes he chases her.
His commercial work was split between being tied up in contracts and his extremely for the public and for the people. He used the money from the contracts to fund his public works, and his explicit works was just for underground shows in his community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He started selling it as well for cheaper because he used to do public installations in subways and stuff like that, and then people were stealing them and selling them. So then he was like, no, I'm gonna sell them. I'm gonna sell them cheaper, and fuck you, essentially. And
fair enough.
relatable guy for sure.
Yeah, I was just curious because I did read up in the beginning of stream about his work and all that when he was alive, but I'm curious, I guess, on who controls the access now that he's passed away.
It wants me to put that in there, but it doesn't connect to anything.
Do you think that was what the little twofer piece was supposed to be?
No.
Because this looks flat and even.
I know, and when I put it in there, it is also flat and even, but I'm just like, there's nothing that was supposed to connect there. I mean, I'll put it in there for now, but like...
I guess, I mean, it is kind of a weird page, so maybe you're
like,
gonna cover
it
it at
has
some
like
point.
a little bit of a thing. No, because this is definitely like finished, you know what I mean? This is like outward finishing. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I am going to cover it.
That's what I mean, so then maybe it'll just be protected in that way.
Peculiar.
Odd.
What, you didn't want to say peculiar like me?
It wasn't because I didn't want to say what you said, it was just because...
Alright, it's 4 o'clock.
Okay.
We are probably at a good stopping point. There's 2 more bags, so I think that this would be a good stopping point.
It's fair.
And we just finished this guy. Well, this half of this guy. You know, just imagine, like, legs.
Okay.
We'll finish him